Welcome back to the Odyssey campaign. We just left off with our group interacting with the Queen of the Cloud Giants, trying to work on a treaty, while additionally finding out and revealing critical information about Silver and Atlas's connected path. Join us now while they are communing in a bathroom.
I'm freaking out!
Hey, I'm Havoc. I'm here.
You're
Sam.
You're working on the treaty. Oh, you want to do that?
I'm Liam, and I'm playing the guy who realized that having a rapier is not nearly as good as the Elven War Knife.
Bummer.
Also known as Victus.
Yep, also known as Victus.
I'm Josh, and I play Silver, have an existential crisis.
I'm Joe. I'm one of the two only Atlas Blues.
I'm Coley playing Dr. Campus.
I'm Zach, playing the secret dropping Griff.
Alright, and Morgan as your DM, who usually plays Morgrim. And we are returning to our groups who are stressed in either personal situations or political.
I'm not that stressed out.
Yeah, Dr. Campus pretty fine with all this.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of this bathroom.
Oh, wait, Griff, you said you were going to say something to me?
I don't remember.
From the dragon?
I know. Meta, I don't remember if there was anything the dragon said about you. Do you remember?
Yes.
What?
He said that Victus, in all of their timelines, is dead.
Yeah, he doesn't exist.
Oh.
He's never made it this far.
Sure, so I unshackle the door and I let out... no, wait, we already...
The door has a hole in it.
Yeah, the door is a hole. The door has a hole in it.
And so I'm like, okay, come into the bathroom.
Okay.
It's gotta be secret.
He stands there with his hands crossed in front of him.
Step into my office.
Step into my office.
This is a bathroom.
Victus, the doctor will see you now. Hey.
You flushed my pinwheel.
Fuck you! You're not my dad!
He is bad.
I'm probably not.
Yeah! Exactly.
All right.
Hopefully not. And then Atlas's contrariness immediately switches tacks. Because, fuck.
Well,
Cut that out.
Oh, it's gonna stay. So Victus, the doctor will see you.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're special. I walk away.
What?
See?
That wasn't even a thing.
He's full of bullshit. I bet he can't even go back through time.
Wait, you were near the whole time?
I'm listening.
I thought everybody else left.
No, there's a hole in the door.
There's a whole...
We can't close it.
You gotta
Victus.
just shit with the breeze open.
I
Listen,
mean, we're all kind of
Victus.
special.
I don't talk to you too much. I don't really know you well. In fact, I don't really like you that
We've
much.
had a lot of conversations.
I just kind of make stuff for you, alright?
Okay.
But we can agree in one thing, that this guy, he just came out of a forest one day. And we just accept.
I mean, they've been through a lot with me
We've
now,
been
at this
through a
point.
lot.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, because you've been smithing the whole time.
I mean, he's kind of a dick for not giving me his invisibility cloak.
You can go
That's
invisible
my cloak.
on your own.
I think he's been hiding stuff.
How
for
many
some
times does it
time.
come in handy?
Well, it would become more handy for the stealth guy.
No, you clear out the whole fucking garrison on your own. You're fine. Like I said, you're special.
You were saying?
Sam.
I'm saying that you shouldn't believe anything he says.
So you're not special?
No, you're not.
Thank you.
What do you want to believe here?
It's the truth, okay?
What makes me special?
You don't know you're beautiful.
The fact that you die in every other timeline?
What?
Yeah.
What, timeline?
Timeline.
What do you mean timeline?
There's multiple timelines. There's options.
And I'm dead.
All of them.
From what?
I don't know. Did the dragon tell me? I don't remember.
Start listing off ways.
Yeah, so if the dragon told stabbed, impaled, it's kind of a stab, but fell to death.
Havoc's demon age you.
Every
Havoc's
time that you
demon
mention
agent.
this,
Crushed by
Victus
a
is
tree.
looking back in his mind of really close calls that he's had.
Impaled on a tree.
Yeah.
Buried in an avalanche.
Uh-huh.
Fell off a wall infiltrating a garrison.
Oh.
Got caught infiltrating a
He's a
garrison.
little loose. Yeah.
Tried to not kill a baby, but the baby killed him.
Crushed baby a bomb?
Orc baby.
Oh.
Crushed by falling fruit.
Crushed by falling fruit, crushed by falling fire house that
Yeah.
Taza lit on fire, killed by Taza,
What?
killed by Shelley, killed by Atlas, killed by Victus. yourself, right? Suicide. Killed by Silver, killed by me, killed by Doctor, killed by Morgrim.
Don't you dare! No
Double
way!
killed by Morgrim. Killed by the crone.
Double kill by Morgan.
She killed my ghost.
Yes. Cancer. That was a sad one.
Testicular cancer. It was cured by Mad Maggie.
Turned to stone by Atlas.
Oh no. No, much worse.
Bullshit.
There's a lot of them.
Why are a lot of these you guys killing me?
Only some of them were us. I just went over like 12 out of like how many possible scenarios are there in the... I can't do the math. Ask him. He knows.
How many times have you killed me?
He doesn't know how many
12 times.
He's lying. He's never killed you in this timeline.
Okay.
To be fair, Victus, if I killed you, you must have been evil.
That's true. So you were probably evil in some of these.
It's debatable. Did he fall in that one?
I don't know.
Did he have a goatee?
Have I
Pointy
He's
goatee.
evil.
Are there any other differences other than I've died in those timelines?
I don't know. I don't have the notes in front of me.
That would be a real blow to the gut. No, you're actually irrelevant to the universe.
Alright, well.
Well, you tell me you were the dragon.
Well, what he's trying to tell you was
I
that
can
there's
find
something
it.
significant about you right now,
Right now.
unless you've just yet to die.
Falling off a train, moving at high speeds.
Yeah.
Killed by a dragon.
Killed by a dragon. Killed by a dwarf. Killed
Yeah.
by a floating dwarf.
Drowned.
Drowned. Fell through a rift. Killed by a naga.
Please.
Killed by falling through a rift. Got caught by the guards and then killed.
Killed by Sylvia.
Killed by Sylvia.
Killed a limworm, then froze to death.
Killed by Brodercup. Killed by Fezzik. Killed by Wesley. A lot of people
Killed by werewolf puppies.
Killed by a werewolf and werewolf puppies. Killed by the saw guy. Killed by an old man who seemed to speak abyssal.
Killed by vampire.
Is there anything I'm missing?
Blew up in a house.
No, I
The
did that.
vampire house.
Killed by a mayor of Ingwith.
Thanks for that one.
I'm not here.
Killed by a snake in Ingwith. Killed by a druid in Ingwith. Killed by an elemental in Ingwith. Killed by a turtle in Ingwith. Killed by some acid rain in Ingwith.
Turtle.
Wasn't it a turtle? Pig. Killed by a turtle. Also killed by a turtle. It's a little snapper. Gotcha.
Wasted away in prison in Pornova.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of those.
You had an objection in a courtroom and then they just killed you.
Oh, that was the... Yeah, that was for sure.
Heroin overdose. Cocaine overdose.
What?
Red and blue potion overdose.
I like how we have real drugs and then red and blue potion.
Rictus turned on you.
This isn't good. I mean,
Grictus.
Oh no,
Sorry?
he's going down this path.
Church of Rictus.
Pause.
Notes on anything I'm missing, if you have them?
Yep.
I can't remember if you said anything else about you as a dragon. Shelly's important or something. I think you said maybe,
Got a lot to think about.
how you're alive. Embrace it. Be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drink too much.
Or it's
Alcohol
bullshit. And he's lying to you.
From now on, whenever he does anything, you just be like,
Watch it.
careful.
How many
I killed
timelines
you.
are there?
There's as many decisions in a day as there is.
So, of infinite number of timelines,
Every single one of them
this is the only one.
that you've made it this far.
I'm gonna make a knowledge religion check on Griff. Using
Go
my
for
power. And it's gonna be a 42.
Well, is he able to determine?
Determine what? If I'm telling the truth? Sure, I'm telling the truth.
I want to know.
That was knowledge religion, so you probably wouldn't be able to tell that.
Well, knowledge religion in the sense that is there any sort of deific or property to him that is allowing him to know all this?
Well, that was told to me.
He was
Yeah, he
told
was
by
told
an
by the
omniscient dragon.
Told by the
Who
dragon.
he also claims is your mother.
Yes.
Who's also your mom.
He is speaking,
My mother
believing
lies.
his word.
But yes, if you're gonna knowledge religion, man, you're gonna see like some godly shit on me. I guess. I don't know what.
The hand of God, just like you and boop, giving you a back rub the whole time.
Havoc needs to sign this treaty so we can take this fat fuck and get out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, can we have a scene where something like that happens?
Sure. Alright, so we will cut back. So I was looking that up for Griff. From the group having their little powwow in the recently emerged from blown off the door bathroom. back to Havoc sitting there with both
I think we're both standing up and we're both very upset. at this point.
frustrated situation with Dulcinea. I will not risk any more of my giants' lives.
I'm telling you, you need to weaponize your castle. It could be an amazing flagship. We'll put cannons here and there and everywhere. It's the only way. It's brilliant.
I have no intention of leaving my home.
Are we there?
But-
Are we there?
You,
No.
Yeah, you guys have to just listen to.
You don't have to leave it, but it can't stay here.
We are meant to be in the north. We have no other home.
No, nobody says we're taking you out of the north. What I'm offering you is that you come and you float over the Iron Glacier. We arm your castle thing, sky ship, I don't know.
How do I know this isn't a trap just to bring me closer to your guns and weapons of destruction? Fair point.
I give you my word as a hobgoblin. I know too many hobgoblins. So, at this point, because he was not disarmed of it, despite the fact that it is made of blades, Havoc takes his cloak off,
Okay.
and he bundles that
That's
up.
right, it's made of blades.
It's made of swords, yeah. Swords and saber-tooth tiger teeth. And he's like, this is my cloak. My cloak is my life.
She will pick it up between her forefinger and her thumb. I'm trying to figure out how much larger she is than you.
4 times.
Okay, so yeah, she picks it up in her fingers.
So it's like it's a handkerchief
Is
to
she
her.
large or huge? I thought you said
Huge.
cloud giants are huge.
Cloud giants
So
are
that means
huge.
she's
9
It's
times.
double each size category.
she's 9 times.
Because normal, double is large, double is huge. So that's 4 times.
Okay, I guess. I guess when you're looking on there, it's actually 9 times because it's.
Yeah, but it's 5-foot squares, and you don't actually take up a 5-foot square.
Oh, okay.
Are you 5 feet wide?
Yes.
No.
Jesus.
Okay, so she picks it up between her thumb and her forefinger. I am aware of the hobgoblin cloak customs.
Are you aware of all the implications then?
She pauses and thinks about it. It does mean I can take you at your word.
All right. Also a bit more than that.
It means that you will help protect my people.
But you're a lady.
I know.
No. That's an offer.
Havoc has a raging boner.
What is a hobgoblin and a giant mixed together?
How about just one or the other?
A troll.
While that is very sweet of you, I will simply accept it as an offer of protection.
All right.
In flames.
Right.
She's like your grandmother's age, I'm assuming?
No.
No, how old is she? Because she was alive before you.
3 years older.
Oh, she's only 3 years older? So okay, so she was born during the war, like you, but
And I was born at the end of the war.
okay.
So she was, she saw her people get slaughtered when her earliest memories.
A very
And my earliest memories are my mom leaving.
Okay. You guys are messed up people. Okay,
I will get my wizard to polymorph me into a cloud giant.
no.
How's that?
Are we talking about
Completely unnecessary.
starting her population again?
No, he's offering her unarranged marriage.
Do you need some semen?
No. Get out of here. Go.
But she's more concerned with your offer of protection extending to her, all of her people, and so she's wanting to know if this holds, like, will your brother honor your wishes of protecting the rest of the giants?
My brother is the most honorable man I know.
More honorable than him.
Oh, careful.
I've seen him kill a guy just because.
Just because.
Because it was a little bit noisy in the background.
Alright. I will complete my portion of the treaty with you today, but I will head... God, let's do some math. East?
South.
South!
We're at the North Pole. All
Yeah, okay.
directions are south.
Good. Yeah, I can just say south. I will head south and meet with your brother personally to conclude the treaty.
Okay.
Just probably let him know you're coming.
We could do that.
Yeah, we've got messages.
Oh, yeah. Super easy.
Magic. She will send for your mother to help finish up the document, which
Just
I'm sure
glare at her as she goes by.
She's gonna try and talk to you though.
No. She will try.
So your mother brings the sealant rings and
Signet.
rings. Oh, I almost got it. And proper documentation to officially write up the treaty.
A signet ring is worn by the person whose sigil it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have mine and Dulcinea would have hers. There's no fetching of the rings.
Okay, I was thinking the waxing
Maybe
stuff.
wax. Maybe
Okay.
a thing of wax.
I was like just the extra items that were...
We sign it,
needed.
press wax, I send a message to Doom.
Okay, how do you do that?
Well, eventually I'll acquire Morgrim.
Oh, okay. Your mother tries to pull you aside and talk to you. Do you resist?
How does she try and pull me aside?
She doesn't lay a hand on you because she's afraid of being punched again. But she says, Havoc, might I have a word?
No.
Excuse me, guys. Okay, so she's going to try to kind of hover nearby with a concerned look on her face, but she's not going to try and force you to communicate with you. But she will take one copy of the treaty to be sealed away, and another copy is going to be taken with Dulcinea on her trip.
Okay.
Do you wish to rejoin your party?
Yeah, I go and join them.
Okay.
So we're unified.
Are you guys
We're in the bathroom.
mid argument?
We've left the bathroom by now.
Where's everybody?
Havoc! Oh, there, you there?
Yeah,
There you are.
I'll be there against.
Alice is my dad,
Maybe.
but not really.
Definitely.
There's two of him. There's two Atlases, and he might be my dad. He might have fucked a dragon.
He fucked a cloud giant. That
yeah,
was
a
also
giant.
a dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty par for the course in terms of strange things that happen, but how do you know?
Oh, well, ask Griff. He knows everything.
How do you know?
How do I know? Or does Griff know?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Griff told me. Is that what you're asking?
Okay, sure. Atlas is your dad.
Hey, Havoc, I've got a question.
I'm not in the mood to answer questions.
Have you ever been in the feeling of really wanting to kill me, and then you didn't?
Yes, he said that.
Not
actually.
at the moment, but there's been times.
What made you stop?
General laziness, really. I wasn't motivated enough.
I need to find.
But that's not really a reflection on you. I have that feeling about people all the time. Not since that weird old guy.
We meet a lot of weird old
Yeah,
guys.
what weird old guy?
The one in the ice bit when we were headed north.
In the
Oh,
cave?
yes, the one who
Yeah.
disappeared.
The one who disappeared. I haven't been able to rage, been feeling emotions. I proposed to a girl today. I'm not having a good time.
Your mom?
No,
There are hobgoblins here.
wasn't a hobgoblin. I'm having a tough time.
Oh,
Need help? I can help you. You help me out.
Did the
He's got his
guy
head.
in the cave
he's got a head.
touch you?
He's got his head in the cloud.
Did he rape you?
No,
Did he do something to you?
Wait, the guy.
it wasn't the right day for that.
You mean the guy who?
Oh, right day.
You mean the guy who we saved? The
Yeah.
cave.
The crazy guy?
No.
Cartographer?
No.
The one, when we were in the, it was just like a week ago when we were headed north through the Lindworm Crag.
That guy.
We ran into that guy and then he vanished.
Oh, the one in the crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which guy?
The
I
old
actually don't remember.
The old guy who was cooking food on a
He
spit.
disappeared in a poof of whiteness.
And he was like, violence is not the way.
Oh, well,
And
we,
now
we climbed up.
Yeah, now I can't rage.
Gotcha.
My emotions are all over the place.
I don't really remember that guy.
I think that might be puberty. To be honest, I only went through it once and it took like 40 years.
Yep, died in puberty.
I don't know. Puberty would be the opposite. You'd be constantly angry.
Hey, Havoc, trombone.
That still works.
All right.
Silver, you are still holding the dream catcher.
Oh yeah.
You see the angry ghost that Atlas had banished.
Ah! I'm getting a call from a king. Should I pick it up?
Collect call?
No, I'm not going to pick it up. Probably tell him we're going to.
It shakes when you aim it at Havoc.
It does?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at
this. Oh.
Okay.
what do you see?
What do you see with your
What do
special?
you see?
What's going on?
Do you look through it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so
Just stay like that. Don't move.
just give you a little understanding here. The dream catcher allows you to look through and see disembodied souls. If you looked at a normal person who's living, you don't see anything. But around Havoc, you kind of see shards of floating souls almost around him.
How about the lindworm?
Like shreds. Also,
Shreds.
also the fucking lindworm.
Shred's a good thing, and then a
Does the
lindworm
lindworm
literally wraps around his
actually,
neck. The
like,
ghost of a lindworm.
Is that its curse? It haunts you?
Basically, yeah.
Hey, you got something around your neck.
Is it like
It's like
a
worm?
fuck off huge dragon
No, well, it's like.
with no legs?
That's a lindworm.
Is that what they were? Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah. One killed itself on me, and now this is a thing.
Huh.
And I'm cold all the time. I'm having a
Need a blanket?
no, I'm okay. Actually, I could use a blanket. My cloak's gone.
What?
Yeah, we just give him a cloak of resistance. Pull one out.
Yeah, we're lousy with cloaks of resistance.
I give this to you.
Put it on the ground.
We can talk to his hunt too.
Who?
Talk to
If
his
he's
lindworm.
haunted, we can talk to him.
Are you haunted? Talk to Hippocampus?
No, him.
No, him.
Quick, give him the collect call.
Click call.
What was that? Like you just throw the fucking just dream catcher at you and you chuck it at him. Hot potato!
Throw around
Lindworms
the
don't
prices.
speak though.
I was gonna say, do they just like roar?
No, they're just
You have a collect call
monster
from-
dragons.
You said there was other stuff.
Pick it up!
Or is it all a lindworm?
They're shreds.
Shreds?
Shreds
To
of like
shreds, you say?
floating
To shreds.
shreds
Yeah,
of soul.
shreds.
Shreds of souls. Maybe those shreds of souls can say something.
Maybe they're born from something.
What?
Born of fire.
Souls.
Nice try.
Evil, cursed one.
I'll give him. Yeah, I can give him a little
Souls.
juice, and then
It's a Dark Souls.
he can. Yeah, he can see if anything but the lindworm talks.
Wait, I don't know. Maybe you can talk to those shreds.
Yeah, those shreds. Maybe they have like snippets of words that from a
Do you,
sentence.
you want to read?
Hello?
Bam! There you go. You're talking to him.
All right, 7 questions.
You owe me royalties every time you do the rotary phone bit, by the way. That's my bit.
All right,
But
7.
it's like a.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
Okay.
Put it on speaker.
Hello?
That's my question.
Okay. So you don't hear anything, but you feel as though
It's just like static.
a little bit like static, but you also feel as though from inside you, you're like just looking in a mirror. There's no like voice speaking back at you. There's no floating incorporeal
Hello?
shape.
Hello?
I've got to concentrate.
Now batting Manny Moto.
I'm not picking anything up.
Oh, you must be dead inside.
Could I try?
Huh. Hang on, you might be onto something with that.
I grab the.
You haven't asked any questions.
I grab the.
I said, is anyone there?
Oh, I heard just hello. I'm sorry.
That's also a question.
Is anyone there? Hello.
Screonk
Screonk from the iceworm.
the screaming from the iceberg. But you just you don't hear, but you just get a feeling of self.
He's haunting himself.
Oh god.
Aren't we all?
What does that even mean?
How deep have we gone?
How many emphasis do you have?
Let me try.
I just sit down on
you
the
call
ground
it?
and put my head in my hands.
I have to cast a spell.
I don't know. Did you cast?
You don't have a haunt on you.
Try to listen to my haunt.
Look at me.
I look at Victus through the thing.
You can't see anything. He's perfectly
Oh my
alive
God.
and healthy.
Holy shit!
Is it me?
It's horrible.
Let me take a look.
Here.
Sweet God.
I know, right? You
Awesome.
can't tell him.
Father and son bonding.
You shut up, Griff.
Yeah, shut your face.
I don't believe you.
Good, because I don't believe Griff. I don't believe any of this.
Hey!
That's my dream catcher. Silver, I thought we were friends. I'm like dusting it off.
It's covered
Listen, a lot has happened today, and all I know is that we have to find something that eats Riffs and then take its heart. And I think I eat it. Remember what? No.
I never said that.
I don't really catch the last part.
In a week, we can ask him more questions.
Yeah.
So Morgan looks through.
someone who uses ghost stuff.
So Morgan
Tell me
looks
what's
through.
going on.
There are.
Because I've got soul dandruff.
If I turn ethereal, can I get rid of the dandruff?
Ethereal.
Ethereal.
Thrill.
It was close.
That's my aunt.
Actually, he would probably be able to get a closer look at what was going on if he were to do that.
Sure, give it a go.
All right, ethereal jaunt.
Be careful, you might
Watch
get
out for the guy!
a guy.
Okay, so
I gotta keep a lookout for this king. It's like the Burger King guy.
In the window.
Have it your way.
If this gets animated, he's gotta be the Burger King.
Alright, I interact with the spectral dandruff.
you're on another plane.
Yeah,
Okay,
the ethereal plane.
so you do hear giant screamings off in the distance.
Can't stay in here for too long. I need the shampoo. I need to apply it quickly.
But in this plane, each of the shards of where they would have been around Havoc are different ages of Havoc's youth. There's a baby crying. There's a toddler
Also crying.
screaming. Excuse me. There's a joyful Havoc kind of like playing around. Let me.
That never happened. I'm telling you right now, that never happened.
All right. Well, with ranging sets, but none
There's
of
a
them.
crying havoc
Each
flying around.
they're all crying havocs, but it gets more and more on the inside as he his crying just gets more inward.
Sure.
Soon tears are coming in.
But they're not.
There's a lot of edge here.
It
I
is
think I can
puberty.
get close.
It is puberty. He's just gonna cry.
Crawling in my skin.
There's a reason my
I grab
catchphrase is "cry havoc."
I grab one.
These
Can he
wolves-
do that?
Well, I kind of
Yeah,
have
he's
to.
on-
Well,
He's too short.
Something's happening.
oh, I use my flying boots.
Okay. Now, in this plane, he can physically come in
manipulate,
contact with
yeah.
souls?
He's
Okay.
basically a ghost at this point.
Okay, you're holding a crying Havoc.
Oh.
I don't think it would fit in your hand.
Oh, it's like a full havoc. Like, is it man size or I thought it was baby?
Children's size.
I thought it was shreds, like it was
They're
like a little
small.
strip of cloth that he can see into, see the memory
I'm
into.
crying.
Stop it! Stop it right now! Does it do
Yeah,
anything?
I like that idea that you're seeing through these strips into the children.
Yeah, like a torn piece of cloth that you can then see as a window through into memories.
Zip it up.
I'll take that.
All right, I'm going to.
Also, there's a lindworm in front of you.
Yep, it bellows. Can planers interact with, like, could the Lindworm try
He's
to eat
on,
him?
he's on the ethereal plane.
Oh, because I've got stats for that. All right, roll initiative.
What?
Oh shit, run.
Thank you, Zach. Let's pull up those Lindworm stats.
7.
Where'd I put that?
Insecure. Confidence in our defense. Just too much pressure to take.
Terrible.
There we go.
You can still hear him.
Silver, get out of there. I have a plan. I have a plan that'll solve all of the problems.
All right, it goes to
He's
bite
gonna
you.
banish it again.
The ethereal plane.
So I rolled a 17.
Okay.
That's pretty good for -1 dice.
I know, right?
What is that for?
Oh, initiative.
Initiative.
'Cause
Oh.
you were like.
It's just you and the Lindworm, so let's just go back and forth. Oh,
Oh.
and I gotta roll
Who
my.
goes first?
I rolled a 17 as well. For the
Lindworm
Lindworm. What do you
probably
have
goes
as.
We're at a standoff.
What,
Lindworm probably wins. He gets -2 dice.
I already have -1 deck.
You should probably
Okay.
jaunt your way out.
so I will go and bite you.
Don't do it. Havoc.
Sulfur just dies.
So Sam, I add this. Yeah. Okay. So it is a 37 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I'm not even. Well, I didn't think I was gonna be bitten by this thing.
Didn't know there was a Lindworm.
So it's kind of funny when Morgan goes and like starts counting. She like whispers to herself because I can hear everything she says.
Okay. So
Yeah, we have to remember, whispering doesn't work.
Fuck you.
hold on. I gotta do some quick math.
I got a free Havoc. Does anyone else have any shit on them? When I look around, is it only Havoc?
Can you send?
I can
other
tell you in
people?
just a second.
Technically, you'd be able to see haunts.
You probably would. You probably see.
It depends if they're.
Would you?
You'd see Atlas just standing behind you,
Ethereal.
disappointed.
Like a
Okay.
weird atlas.
You take 33 damage.
Christ on a fucking bike.
You could just jaunt again, can't you?
Well, I can fall out of jaunt as a standard action.
That's not pretty fair to do.
Christ on a fucking
Now
bike.
this
bring
says
other people with
plus
the job?
poison, so I do
I think
additional
it's 60
poison
bucks.
damage.
Wrong page.
You can't
he has
poison
to-
a ghost.
Okay,
More than
good.
a ghost.
All right, I can just ignore that. Thank you. Okay,
Oh,
so
ghost poison.
pause here to look around. If he does,
Do I see anything?
okay. So you've got the Lindworm attacking you. You've got the shreds of kind of floating soul around you. You hear the ghost kind of coming up towards the kerfuffle.
Oh fuck.
You've got Griff's haunt.
No,
and
not
can you-
Grisson.
Okay, and can he see his own haunt?
Depends if it's
It's
on
like
that
a
plane.
weird thing. I don't know.
I'm gonna say that that time atlas is not on the ethereal plane.
I wouldn't.
All right. Does anyone else have a haunt?
No.
Okay. You do see Morgrim's second soul, though.
What does that look like?
She's got 2.
It's just more.
Oh, remember that.
It's just
I'm going to use a standard action to get out of jaunt.
Sure.
Well, technically, can't the Limworm is attached to him, so can't he just like walk away from the Limworm? The Limworm can't get him.
It can breathe.
Yeah, just
No,
get
I
out of
can't.
there.
It can breathe fire or smoke
Ice.
or
Yep.
spectral
60 feet.
doom. What?
60 feet.
So you just need to get 60
So
feet
assuming
away.
it's my turn, yeah, I end spectral jaunt.
Okay.
He comes back.
Are you okay? What happened?
Havoc, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're messed up, man. You've got some shit. You gotta work that out. That hurt, man.
This is my
What
life.
This is the first time I've been hit.
First time he's ever taken damage.
What pain feels like? Christ.
How do you think I feel?
Imagine that, but like all the time.
What are you, I'm surprised you didn't have a ghost edgelord.
Edge to death.
Anyways, you got a whole bunch of versions of you in a deadly dragon thing.
No, we know about the dragon.
So, yeah, that's your diagnosis.
Are you saying there's pieces of you, pieces of me,
No, pieces of him.
pieces of him?
Right.
He's doing a song.
I know.
I got you.
Put him on the effort.
What did you eat for dinner? Okay.
Meat.
I'm gonna heal
So-
myself, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
Seems fair.
So Morgrim, who has the Dreamcatcher back, looks through and confirms what Silver says, that there are shards of soul.
Wait, she could have just done it in the first place.
It's also a fucking Lindworm.
Man.
That's okay. I can take a back seat on this episode.
I like to imagine that from the other side, the Dreamcatcher is just like a little hole that floats around
Oh,
in the
yeah.
ethereal plane.
It's like, have you guys seen Valerian in the Thousand Planets?
No.
No.
So there's a scene where he just has like a little thing that he can put his hand through. So it's just like a hand with a gun that's floating through space.
Sounds great. Sorry,
Thanks, guys.
Well,
that wasn't encouraging.
Your anecdotes are bad, and you should feel bad.
I really need
I remember
to
that
start,
movie not doing well, that's all.
It's a good movie.
I need to start like proactively muting Liam. He starts to bring up random things that make no sense.
It's a good reference. It
does
could have
a
been
lot.
funny. Alright.
A lot gets cut out.
What else does Morgrim see?
Well,
With her bird eyes.
yeah, with my amazing perception.
Your little
Here we go.
beady eyes.
Woo! Natural 20! Morgrim knows for sure that these are parts of Havoc's soul that have been ripped from him, probably from some sort of removal of something larger, and that in order for him to be able to be himself again, we need to reattach his soul or somehow fill the gaps that this hole has left.
Is this a metaphorical filling of gaps, or is this a literal?
We need some sort of soul to fill.
It's probably a bullshit of both.
Haven't we done this before?
That was in his mind. This is his soul.
That was just my head. This is.
Wait a second. Are we implying the mind and the soul are separate?
Let's not get into that. So how do we reform his soul?
Well, he's clearly missing the portion that belongs to
What?
what filled.
Hey, remember
you.
how I had a demon in me?
Yeah,
That's gone again.
yeah.
You're missing a demon.
Again?
So some
it go?
part of him was filled by a demonic.
That white bearded asshole took it.
Why?
I don't know.
Well,
How do we get it back? Do we want to get it
do we
back?
have any other souls that we could fill it with? Could you try filling it with a lindworm?
I ain't going back.
Didn't we say that Morgrim has 2 souls?
I do, but I also know that there are several other powerful shamans here, and if I worked with them,
Put the king in there.
I don't know if I'd
That's
want to put the king in there.
Do we want to
An
get the demon back?
oversized soul.
I don't
We
know if
could-
we
we-
want to get
I
the
don't
demon.
think we-
Demons are pretty bad. I had to stab him because of that demon.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. If that demon's not in Havoc, where's he gonna go?
The old man.
Excellent
Back
question.
to demon land.
Back to Doom.
To Doom, I bet. He's looking for the blood.
Isn't the demon in every single one of them though?
I don't know how it works.
I thought that was sort of the implication.
I don't know how that works either.
I wish one of us asked Havoc's mother.
You could probably ask your mom. Or I could ask your mom. If
You
you
should
want.
go ask his mom.
Do you want me to ask your mom?
I'm gonna page Doom.
Okay.
Hey, Doom, how you feeling?
Oh boy. Let me put in my doom persona.
I want to kill babies.
While he does
Okay.
that, you should go find his mom.
Let's go talk to his
I summon Heratrix.
Are you staring into her eyeballs?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are.
He whips out a little silver dragon.
What? I mean, that's starting to be a little weird now. If his story checks out,
I'm making a phone call.
what do you use that dragon for? I don't think you should have it anymore.
Okay. So you're scrying on Doom?
Yeah.
And then you can message him.
Okay. So Doom is in a meeting. There are. He's at a long
Currently
table.
changing.
Let's not. There are clearly lots of heads of different war segments. And he's currently directing his attention to the shipbuilder, saying that we need more ships for the dwarves, and they're looking at plans and sizing and materials. He doesn't seem to be full of rage and anger, but he is, clearly stressed and a little tired.
All right. I can message it.
Okay.
I message. News from the north.
Beep, 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 beep.
Will he be able to respond?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have met with the giants and created another treaty. Yes, another one. Doom's here. I mean, Havoc's here. You're there. Havoc's here. Your mama's here. And your mama's
Sick
so
burn.
fat that she boils Havoc's blood. I'm sorry, that wasn't very good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. I don't really know what the terms of the contract are. I mean, the treaty. I haven't looked at it, but I think they made one. Something about some fat dwarf. Gosh, I really haven't been paying attention. I just learned I'm not a dad. I'm a dad,
Is
so that's
this,
kind of fun.
Is this live? Like, does he get the
Yeah, we
message
can do
as you say it?
Yeah.
So he's like,
Don't tell him that. You're not.
Atlas,
What?
tell him about the demon
how long
thing.
can
Check in
this
with
message
that.
be? Sorry, please say that again, Victor. I talked over
Check
you.
in with the demon thing.
Are you feeling particularly demon possessed right now?
All right, that's probably the best we're gonna get.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you're still looking through to see Doom, he in a kind of like suddenly is like struck, calls a recess to his meeting, and rushes out into the empty hallway to respond. Does he like say it, and like how would he respond to a message like that?
He gets to telekinetically whisper.
Okay, so he's standing in the hallway and clearly concentrating, and his reaction is something to the effect of, "Wait, what? What are the terms? How can you send me this message without the details of the treaty? Is Havoc okay? And I feel fine."
Havoc's not okay.
I don't know what the.
I don't know what the treaty says. Havoc, what's the treaty say? I'm talking to Doom. I got Doom on the line here.
You a scholar?
We have extended vassalage to the giants, I guess, and are claiming them as a protectorate. They are going to move their city to the to Bloodwater Bay, and we will arm it.
All right, you got some giants marching your way.
Jesus!
And Havoc says that you're going to arm the giants, and they're gonna be under your vassalage.
We will start creating armor right away.
No arm,
Yeah, they want weapons.
not armor.
Okay, so just to be clear,
Just let me talk to Havoc.
That's not how the spell works.
Can you do that?
Havoc can't cast message. He doesn't know the spell.
Are you sure that's the full extent of the treaty?
Havoc also
About the
offers.
ghosts.
What ghosts?
About the ghosts.
Oh yeah, Havoc's haunted by ghosts. That might have to do with his incompetence. I mean, his incontinence. I mean,
Watch your tongue.
Should we kill the ghosts?
Tell him that we're fixing the situation.
Aren't the ghosts?
You're not giving me much confidence here, Atlas.
Tell him that we're fixing the situation because of his mistake in the treaty.
yeah, we're dealing with that. We found
Dealing with what?
we're dealing
You
with
can't
this.
hear me.
Listen, we're dealing with this thing here.
That's not helpful.
Hang on, we got the dwarf son. We're gonna trade him over for we're gonna strike the cessation of the family line from the treaty.
I'm glad
Unless
you were
this guy
able to do
dies of
that.
like a heart attack or something pretty soon. I don't know.
You are not installing much confidence.
In who? You? No, I mean, come on. We've been up here freezing our butts off. Teleported into some sort of spaceship. Oh god, it's terrible. Everything about this place is terrible.
I'm assuming by the fact that you are with my mother that you are at Cloud Castle.
Oh, you
Or
know
call
about
it for a
that?
better name.
Look,
You can't do that.
the Spire.
The Spire.
Yeah, it's the top of the world.
I need to
You with
say
me?
it.
Crown of the Earth, perhaps.
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, ask him how Taz is doing.
Vic just wants to know how Taz is doing.
She went into labor about 8 hours ago.
I grab Atlas by the shirt. We're teleporting.
Atlas doesn't tell you that,
you don't
though.
hear that.
Oh. And?
How's she doing?
Well, she hasn't crowned yet, but we're keeping a close eye.
Ooh, 8 hours? Gosh, that's a long time.
Yeah, are you kidding?
There were complicated.
I think
twins, man.
I think they're crowning Taza. Something about making her queen or something.
Wait, you mean like birth?
I'm getting like a bad signal in here. It must be that anti-magic.
Is it birth? He grabs you by the shirt.
Yes.
We're teleporting. We're doing that now.
Could you like walk over to the delivery room so I can get a look at the delivery room and then we can just take a hike over there. I know you were in a meeting,
This is
but
becoming unbearably campy. I'm gonna go find Havoc's mom.
Just teleport there.
listen, we can go straight to the place if I see it.
Could you bring my brother?
Yeah, I'll bring him.
So he starts wandering towards the nurse wing.
We need the
Help
fat
him.
guy. Where's the fat guy?
Why do we need to bring him there?
Well, because I don't want to come back here.
Our stuff is here.
Didn't think about that, did ya?
Your stuff is here. My stuff is not here.
I don't really have much stuff.
So Doom is still talking to you because he doesn't know that you're talking to other people at the same time. So he tells you it's very odd. It was almost as though this wave came over her, as though a light switch had been shut off and on very quickly.
I think she's going through, what's it called when babies are born early?
Premature birth.
Well, it is.
That has a thing. There's a term for it, though.
But it was almost as though the magic that had impregnated her got turned off for a minute and turned on.
Yeah, I got what you mean.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know that's how magic works.
But there's a
guys,
term for when a woman goes into labor early.
I should know this because I was a preemie baby. Gosh, I could text mom.
Havoc's mom. Havoc's mom.
Havoc, we gotta. Doom wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Person.
Yeah, he wants to talk to you, not me.
Big surprise.
So we gotta go to the Iron Glacier.
I extend a hand.
All right. Does anyone else want to come?
No.
We're gonna get like ice cream there.
Grab you by the shoulder. We're going now.
Perhaps
Ice
look
cream.
around.
Building teleportation.
Yeah, I'll go out. This place sucks.
Okay.
You guys hold down the fort.
Sure.
Spire.
Well, hang on. How many can you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only take a couple with me. Yeah. All right. Let's go.
All right, so who are you leaving?
The Doctor,
Me.
Griff, Zool,
Volley.
Morgrim,
Volley.
Volley.
Okay.
Griff, let's go shine the tanks.
I don't want to do that.
You gotta clean out the tanks.
We're not doing that.
Clean out the tanks.
We're gonna talk to Havoc's mom.
Pay somebody to clean
Tell
out
them
the
they can
tanks.
keep the mace.
What about the treaty? We're just leaving it unfinished.
Yeah, so it would seem.
The treaty's not unfinished.
It's not finished.
The treaty is finished. You got copies of it drafted.
That's true. We do have copies.
All right.
So now, do you have both treaties with you right before you're teleported here?
Sure. I'll make sure that I have both.
Okay, so people being teleported are Victus, Havoc, Silver, and Atlas.
Yep.
Okay, keep my notes straight.
We're on target.
Cool.
Pause for a second.
And I'm just
Good job,
supposed to
Dad.
trust that dice roll? Silver, what's that? How's
What?
that dice roll look?
It's 85.
Thank you.
Okay.
Give me a number.
What?
Doctor, we should go find Havoc's mom,
I guess we can do that.
and then we can get our shit, and I can teleport us back to
Porta Nova.
the dwarf's place tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Oh boy. Should probably make sure he doesn't have a heart attack on the way.
I'll take care of that.
Generation hard out.
And then 4 dudes show up in the operating room.
We can always
Yeah,
buy them
so
anyway.
I do want to point out that throughout all of this, Durgan has been just asleep at the table where the treaty stuff has been happening, just passed out, snoring very loudly and giving off a stench. The perfume was clearly multi-purpose. Alright, so because we're breaking into 2 groups here, we're going to switch to the teleporting group and I'll be right back to you guys, alright?
Great.
So, do you guys teleport to where Doom was, which was in the...
You would teleport
Castle?
directly to where Doom currently is.
Okay,
wherever Doom is.
so he was going down those huge stairs from the king's
The Iron
throne room.
I'd imagine I waited for him to walk to the...
That was a long wait.
I don't know. How far away is...
Well,
Gaza?
he's probably still on the stairs in the 4 seconds it took you to be like, we're going!
No, I was dilly-dallying.
That takes a long time, probably.
Yeah, show me how you delay Victus then.
So if you're gonna wait, because we imagine that.
Color spray.
Too dare.
So you're gonna wait.
Memory lapse.
You're gonna wait until he's actually in
Oh,
the
he's
operating
just
room.
thinking that he still needs to go.
What?
You're gonna wait until he gets to the operating room.
No, we'll just go there.
Okay.
Okay. So if you, while he's still heading there, he's reached the bottom of the huge spiral staircase, but he hasn't left the castle.
So what is it like to teleport? Is it like you have a half second of traveling through the Doctor Who opening title, or
Or is it
No,
just
I imagine it is just instant. You're in one spot and then you're in the next spot. It's not like you're moving really fast.
Maybe all the textures are like really low quality, and so it kind of blends in.
Was this your first time teleporting?
no? I've teleported before, but we never really explained it.
Okay.
Is this your first time?
Hey.
It's slightly less cold. Wonderful.
You don't seem very worked up. Fuck! I have it, sorry.
You don't know where you're going.
Victus sprints off into the distance. Where is it?
Where is she?
Alright.
Runs back to
Where's Tasha?
Running back a couple of episodes. It's around the corner, to the left, over the little bridge, but don't go under the next bridge because you need to make a U-turn there and then double back.
Don't worry, I'll find a shortcut. Oh, we're on 19. All right, let's go.
But avoid the shortcut.
You want to avoid the shortcut. That's right.
We're back in the North Pole. Shit!
How did we do this?
But now that you've teleported there, Doom will start hurrying you along, leading you in the direction, but shouting at Havoc for information. And by shouting, I mean like he's like ushering you along and only is yelling at you because you're moving and like running.
Right. So the dwarf prince was alive, so we can just bring him back.
He's like pulls out a pen and he's like taking notes. All right.
He would be able to remember.
Okay.
Dwarf prince was alive,
Excellent.
so we can just bring him back and solve that treaty. Bought a diamond for nothing.
You got a nice diamond.
Turns out there's giants alive. Thanks for giving me the heads up on that one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Also, why didn't you make a treaty if you were there to see them?
I only spoke to Mother.
Great. Well, thanks for the heads up on that one as well.
I did say to go north.
Yeah.
Would you have believed me?
I could have used a warning. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Treaty with the giants. Technically, they didn't accept vassalage, but she said, "I'm gonna fuck." Yeah, just like that, and everything's terrible. But we're gonna put some guns on their ship and hope that they don't immediately turn those guns on us, because we can't trust them. So maybe we should probably kill them all.
They are likely not to trust us. There's a
Yeah.
much wound. to
And
be
maybe
healed.
we should probably kill them all.
That seems like a bad idea. Cycles of violence.
What about the, Oh, wait a minute.
You're just
Atlas
flying.
is just flying. Oh, he's flying slower than you guys are running, though.
So one of us is dragging you by a rope.
Just flying in like a kite.
What about the missing demon?
Oh yeah, to shreds. I'm in shreds, apparently.
It bites.
A mysterious old man stole my rage. Gotta look into that one. People are saying that my a demon's gone. That's a good thing. And I've got no bits left.
So you've lost your rage.
Yeah,
And his bits.
and my bits.
The
Shreds.
bits are the best part. Sorry, Steven Universe. Okay.
That's not a great reference.
Yeah, it's a very bad reference.
Bits. The bits.
Thank you, Leo.
Okay.
How would Doom respond?
Oh.
Anyway, he's running real quick to find his girl.
Yeah. At least you are free of the demon.
Yeah, you should really not make me your imperator anymore.
I trust no one else.
Yeah, well, I'm quickly losing trust in you. I'll storm off as I do.
Okay.
Kind of while everybody's running.
So
Yeah, I just storm off the other direction.
a quick thing on hobgoblins here. Do they have a symbol like a red cross or something?
No.
Okay. So
She'd probably just be in whatever accommodation she was in.
okay. So they're in that old hotel
The Hobgoblin Red Cross.
housing
And
that you were at before.
yeah.
And there's going to be just kind of like not wet nurses, but like
Ice nurses.
yeah,
nurses?
sure, assisting, and you can hear the screams from out on the street.
It'd be a midwife that delivers
Midwife,
a baby,
there it
by
is.
the way.
I knew I had the name somewhere.
Are they on the second floor or the first floor?
Second.
He climbs.
Oh, interesting. From the outside of the building?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Jimmy's opened the window, dives in.
You're letting the heat out.
Alright,
And closes the window.
Taz is gonna yell something along the lines of, what? This is your fault! You did this to me! Why are you here? Get out! And I'm so glad to see you, all combined in the screaming.
I told you I'd make it.
There's screaming back at you.
Somebody boil some water.
And then he helps out.
That was you running down the stairs to get hot water.
Yeah. Victus begins helping out with the midwives.
Okay, fantastic. So there's much hand holding and screaming and
Everybody's screaming.
yes, there's plenty of the screaming. I need to roll to see who gets born first. All right, even it's
Yeah, roll for birth.
yeah. Here we go.
He's the first for me in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, guys. All right, so even the girl is born first. The boy is born first.
Ah, fraternal.
Yeah, but which one is the elf and which one's the gnome?
God, what are they gonna be?
God,
This is when we have to decide what they are.
okay.
Kobolds.
Is this how halflings come to be?
Will you be able to tell right away when they're born? Like
Probably.
If you look at ears and things, because don't halflings have pointed ears as well?
Well, she's a gnome.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, no.
Gnomes have pointy ears.
So yeah, they do have pointy ears.
So it would be a half-elf gnome.
So they still have pointy ears, but they're smaller. And slightly...
I kind of like the idea of if we can't figure out what the half creature is, it defaults to kobold. I think that's really funny.
We can make them half-elves, but they're just a little shorter.
Yeah, they're gonna be. But as
We can call them. They're called third elves.
But when they're born, they're still gonna have pointy ears and be small.
Yeah,
and
pointy ears, big
baby-like.
heads, babies.
Yeah, like that. So you're not able to
Screaming.
tell when I.
Kind of blotchy. Smell weird.
Yeah, they're red and puffy, and the little girl comes first, and the nurses say, "Congratulations, you have a little girl, and she has a good pair of lungs." Yeah.
Wah.
Does she come with a character sheet?
Yeah, what
You
are
get
stats?
you get to name her.
Ones and everything.
Ah. Does that mean she technically dies because she...
Oh no.
No, you need a 0.
Stats aren't good enough. Reroll.
Pokemon
Griffiths-
EV train.
No, you're not here, so yeah, no rerolls. Would you like to name her?
Would the
Ta-
mom
Taz
wants
is-
a name her.
Taz is, screaming something like, "Don't you dare do something stupid,
No,
Victor!"
don't worry, I know what you're thinking.
Has to rhyme. Has to rhyme with
It
Rictus.
does not.
It's in character. It has to.
You could name her Shelly.
No, that's what I said I was not going to do. How about this? We'll split it 50-50. You get the girl.
Now you gotta come up with a name.
That's fine. I'm in the middle of labor. It can wait.
Alright,
Yeah,
so her name
this is getting weird.
Her name is Oh God, Oh Fuck, Oh God.
Well, if she's being born in Hobgoblin Land, wouldn't her name be like Savage?
No. When she kills something or goes on her first hunt, she will get a blood name.
Okay.
Yeah, not yet. Okay. So-
Lily. Sorry.
I'm gonna
Bad joke.
turn up the drama here. Victus, there are complications with your second child, and you must perform a C-section.
Caesarean.
Yeah.
Good
He's
God.
good at knives.
Yes, he is.
Alright, if there's one thing
This
I'm good
this
at-
one is the elf. That was the gnome. The gnome came out. The elf can't get out. It's too big.
There we go.
I
I
pull out
told the
I
child.
pull out the little man.
You pop the little man. All right.
Teleport the
And I say to
child
him-
out of the woman.
Go, my son.
We're doing this together.
Okay.
I shape him into the shape of a scalpel.
Okay. You gonna give your wife any whiskey or anything?
Oh,
Or something?
what would be a good
The
pain
doctor's
killer?
not there.
You didn't bring the doctor.
Alice, you still got some of those cigarettes at Cloud Kill?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What would be a... I don't know, what would be a D&D magic version of an anesthetic.
A wave of exhaustion.
Atlas has a lot of very old liquor.
Blindness, deafness.
Morgrim's not there, so I can't help.
Grease.
Cast liberating command on the child.
Holy shit.
It gets a plus 20 bonus to his escape artist check.
Alright, well, I grabbed some of my cognac.
Your what?
My cognac blood wine.
Oh.
Okay, blood wine. Oh boy.
What does that do again?
It gives you a plus
Also,
5.
it's carnic, as in like bloody. Carnic blood wine.
Oh. Well, I spelled that one wrong.
I forgot I was carrying around a mini water clock.
Yeah. So I give her that.
Atlas is
Okay.
there with his
That gives her
clock.
buffs.
To drink or to sterilize her belly?
For her to drink.
Okay. What's special about this wine? Quick refresher.
I don't know. It gives her buffs.
Bonus to fortitude and will saves.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. See?
Also gets her drunk.
Alright. She's now slurrily yelling at you about how this is your magical ball's fault. She didn't know about this when she started dating you.
Doctor.
This is not worth the gold for this room.
Alright.
4.
That's plus. Are we doing, are we putting
She's
attack
slurring out.
rolls into this?
Oh, jeez. She's slurring out the
boy.
investments of children.
my wife.
What do I get as a bonus to this?
Oh gosh.
Heal.
Let me take a look at
Yeah,
the.
does anybody here?
Yeah,
you
it'd probably be.
Probably heal.
I would say it's a heal check that you add half of your base attack bonus
I know the spell heal. I don't know.
because you're cutting.
Okay, I don't have any points in here.
Want to
Oh,
cast
boy.
Mass Owl Wisdom?
How about I replace heal with disable device?
This thing's gonna blow if we don't do this right.
Because the lock
boy.
picks up between your legs.
Oh goodness.
It's like the Oblivion.
I mean, you do use clamps, so
Oh boy.
we've lost it.
Click on Taza and then loot all.
My pickpocket skill's not high enough.
Damn it, she's gonna notice.
Oh my god, could you pickpocket the baby out of a pregnant woman?
Jeez.
Oh boy, how many teleports does Atlas have left?
For what?
Teleport the baby out?
We do have a doctor.
Jeez. Yeah, I'd
Magic this
say.
baby out.
Technically, we're doing stuff while we're doing this.
I'd say heal.
So I don't have any points in heal.
Oh, okay.
I've generated some names for you when you want them.
Is there anybody else who's bet? Go get Hippocampus.
You left him behind.
You got the belt on.
I'm not wearing the belt.
Someone else has the belt. Who's got the belt?
Volley has the bell.
No, alright, fine. I'll go get him. Who wants to come?
Do it now!
Fine.
Hold on, honey.
He's
We're getting a doctor.
He's gonna go off course. This is the time to go off course. I really hope it is. He ends up in the south.
62, I'm fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
Doctor,
Yes.
we're delivering a C-section baby.
Oh boy.
Doctor, what do you have in heal?
And heal.
Yeah.
48. We're good.
My base
So
is
wait, don't you have to
21.
be above 50?
No, you have to not be 100.
Oh, okay.
I have a base heal of 21, and I have a profession surgeon of 24.
Should have been the one you took in the beginning.
I didn't know if there was going to be a C-section. You appear? Thank God.
Oh,
Scalpel? It's a +2.
okay. Give me some alcohol to sterilize.
She drank it all. I have another bottle.
Okay. I sterilize and I start the surgery.
He's gonna kill us now. You apply the alcohol.
Give me some alcohol to sterilize. Sterilize my brain nerves.
That's pretty good. It's a 17. I'm gonna go with surgeon on this.
Okay.
That counts.
That's a 41.
Okay. With great skill and finesse, he's able to open her up without harming the baby. Are you gonna talk Victus through removing the child?
Yeah, I'll be like, well, first,
I've got a
Victus.
towel on your forehead.
First off, you gotta make sure you sterilize the surgery site.
I don't know
Well,
if I'm really
clean
learning much
everything.
from this one, Doctor.
You gotta be very careful with the knife. It has to be extremely sharp. You just make a nice, slow cut. And you open her up. You move the internal organs out of the way. Then you have to go. You have to go into the womb. You have to cut that open. You have to gently pry that open, and then pop. Here's a baby. We cut the umbilical cord, tie that off, and then we push all the internal organs back, sew everything
While
up.
this is going on.
I'm nervous.
Here, take your child.
Jesus.
Get a towel, you fool.
Pulls out a towel.
There we go.
Somebody heal this woman. It'd be terrible to live in a world in which you couldn't heal them back up with
Cure
your
light
scar
wounds.
Heal!
Silver and I just lay a hand on.
level heal spell.
Immediately everything just goes like...
Just do that baby cancer with that.
Wait, I gotta cut. Oh,
Alright,
you're-
cut it.
Now, would Taza no longer feel exhausted if she was healed?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's a good question.
She has,
No, she's also not healed by...
Oh yeah, no, she's all healed up.
So her exhaustion is cured. She's also not affected by the alcohol anymore.
okay, so she is back to her full self of renewed screaming at you, mostly for being like, why weren't you here? You
I
know,
was.
where have you been?
I opened the window.
Give me my babies.
I was blowing up a tank.
But she's clearly on the mend.
Alright, can you
All
bring
right,
me
so
back? We're
I
kind of in
need
the middle of
female
something.
names.
Would you like the generated list of female elf and gnome names according to
Yes, please.
best suggestion random fantasy names? Hunya Shigan
No.
for an elf. Neuer for a gnome. Sniffy Do White
Oh, there you go.
for an elf. Watson Light
Elf?
for a gnome. Richala Do Jones, ideal for an elf.
Wait a second. These
Lego Stevens Relief for an elf. Helson for an elf. Gonzabi Do Dawson for an elf. I really like Gonzabi.
Rolls right off the tongue, Victus.
Drizeles Do Hamilton Do Black, ideal for an elf.
sound like Key and Peele characters.
Fish Cheek for a gnome. Eloia Elfies for an elf. Dobward Do-O Quinn, ideal for an elf. Watsondrania Garin for a elf. Cheekstro for a gnome. Wizit Do Jordan, ideal for an elf. Wally Hoggerty Jones Singer for an elf. Hopoity Steffenson, ideal for an elf. And Sulite for a gnome.
Okay, so we're going with none of those.
I like to think Havoc is standing there with Doom next to him. They're like, where you got a neighbor? Savage? Retribution?
No.
No,
Murderer?
that's not at all how Hobgoblin names work.
Alright, I'm in charge of the gnome name. Give me a minute. Taza takes her oldest child in her arms and contemplates. / page is loading. Victus, any ideas for the son?
Well,
He is quite elf-like.
I mean, they both kind of are.
Could name him your old name.
I knew you were my best investment.
Market interest.
You could name him after me.
No,
Your favorite man in the world.
it's not happening.
The one and only.
I'm not naming him after Havoc.
Well, he wouldn't be the one and only after that.
You need to work on that.
Well, technically, you're not the one and only anymore. There's two of you.
I know. What were you and Griff talking about back there?
Oh, we're talking to Havoc's mom.
Oh.
Can you put me back?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you.
How many of those do you have?
I know exactly what to name him. Midgar.
Are you out?
I've got 2 more.
So enough to get
We're
there.
not naming him.
Well, I can also use 6th and 7th level slots.
Jictus.
No.
Jictus.
Not doing any
Mictus.
Wictus.
Dictus.
Name of
Lickus.
my dog.
Dickus.
Bickus. Dickus.
Dickus.
Gosh, guys, I'm so bad with names.
What's the other one? The wife's
Mark.
Incontinentia.
Continentia buttocks.
Random
Where did you guys meet?
Celtic.
That was
They met in Engwith. When they killed the mayor. Name him after the mayor! I got his name.
Yes. The one who started the romance. The mayor. I can't believe you have the notes of that. There's no way. I forgot the name of him. I don't even know if I named him.
He's got a name. It's Mayor Mossy.
Name him Moss. Mark. Ongu. That's a popular name.
You're not going to get me to do that.
Orm. Oh, Morose. Hear that one's pretty good.
Why?
Bronze, gold.
Old Celtic names.
Onyx.
Here we go. I'm going with the Celtic names.
Alright. Shout out some you like, and I'll just pick a female. Gosh.
Sheila. What?
Sheila, warrior woman.
Good day, Shayla.
No, not Sheila. Sheila. Cathal McCracken. My God.
Not Filma?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna come back to you on the names. We're gonna skip back over to Atlas, who has now teleported Doctor back to Griff, who has gone in search of Lament.
No, not quite. Because they were talking when Atlas showed up to take Dr. Hippocampus for the C-section.
How do I pronounce that?
Okay.
So Griff
Dr.
and-
Hippocampus and Griff are talking to Havoc's mother.
Okay.
And then at some point in that conversation, Atlas will show up and take Dr. Hippocampus away.
Okay, so I gotta
We'll name
rewind.
him Montanite Jekyll.
And then one C-section later, Dr. Hippocampus will come back.
Okay, so Victus, your job to have 2 names ready for when
Yeah.
we come back to you. Alright.
Yeah, so they go away, and then I'm like, well, we should probably find Havoc's mom and ask her some questions
Yeah, I guess.
or something.
What do you want to ask her?
Have
Let's find her
fun.
first.
We gotta ask about. Oh, is she right there with us?
Morgrim, have fun.
Oh yeah, peace off. Because
I'm still here.
you just make sure this guy doesn't die.
Morgrim heals
The fat guy.
the fact that he
Get him to
had,
do some,
had
like,
been
push-ups or
asphyxiating.
something.
Kind of
Get
jolts
him
back
to
up.
do some push-ups or something.
Oh jeez, that would
Yeah,
probably
we
kill him
asked
for
his
sure.
mom about like the demon and scraps of life, souls. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she knows. Let's go find her.
Yeah, let's go find her.
We look around. Do we find her?
Is she right outside?
She's not right outside, but if you continue down the hall, there's
Oh.
a bunch of open doors, and you can see that she's inside one of them, transcribing information about the treaty and sending off letters about who needs to do what to comply with it.
Ah, yes. Knock, knock.
Is it, wait, when the door open?
Yeah, it was
I
open.
knock on, like,
but
the door
that's still
for
nice of you.
You alert yourself.
Come in, friends of Havoc's.
Yes. What exactly is your name? I don't know if we ever got it.
Lament.
Lament?
You wouldn't call her that though.
What would we refer to you as?
Yeah, she would
Havoc's
introduce
mom.
herself to you as.
No, Lament is
Yeah,
a
it would
hobgoblin
be
name.
Lament. Yeah.
Yeah.
She would introduce herself to you as Lament.
Ah, yes. Dr.
I got it
Hippocampus.
right. I haven't botched this up completely.
Dr. Hippocampus, PhD, MD, extraordinaire.
I see, she says.
I'm pretty sure we already introduced ourselves, didn't we?
No, you guys completely skipped over that.
Havoc kind of had like an existential crisis.
Sure.
And you?
Yeah.
Atlas Blue.
Why is this the bit? When people need to disguise themselves, they choose Atlas's name.
I'm the one who's always doing it.
No, I was disguised.
You did it too.
And
Disguise
I've done it. And I think you've done it. You've done it. You did it too when you went onto the boat.
I just called him my dog.
And you want to be my dad.
Technically, that's a bluff.
How'd you do?
$21.
Oh, she just barely believes you. She thinks it's odd, but she's like, names, you know?
Right, it's weird. Lament. I know that's not your name.
It is my name. It's just not my
It's not your real name.
blood name?
Blood name.
Blood name.
Yeah,
No.
I've got stuff. It's weird.
It is her blood name. It's not her birth.
It's not her
Okay.
real name, though. It's just what you call yourself.
It's what everybody calls her.
Yes.
Names mean nothing.
glazing over that fact.
Yeah. So Havoc's like lost his demon or something.
Ah.
Kind of surrounded by
He's surrounded
smaller
by
crying havocs
yeah, like
of his past self.
himself and a Lindworm, but we can glaze over that.
Can't really do much about the Limborn.
There must be some permanent damage from when the demon removed itself.
Why would the demon do that?
Yeah, we just want to know
Well,
more.
the,
Do you know
the
anything?
demon wouldn't want to be removed, so it
Some old guy
had to
did
be
it.
removed by...
Yeah, while we were going through
Oh.
Lindworm
I don't think it was
Cavern Crag,
Yeah.
there was an old man roasting meat over a fire.
Yeah.
I forget exactly what he said to us.
He said some
Said something.
What
Like-
species was he?
He was a hobgoblin.
He was a hobgoblin?
Was
Did he say a name? I honestly don't remember. He just said, I'm an old man, and then he walked off.
give a
Said like hatred isn't the answer. He was a hobgoblin. Then all our vision went white, and he was gone.
blizzard. Snow picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was his dad. It was his dad, wasn't it?
It sounds like my father.
Oh, his granddad. Oh, I get
Oh
it.
boy.
Okay.
Should we be worried that his
You get
demon
any of
is
like his
gone?
hair or his blood or something? Maybe some
Atlas's ears perk up 1,500 miles away. Maybe some fingernails.
Under no circumstances should you seek him out.
Well, we gotta get Havoc's. We gotta get
Um,
Sometimes old people need a pill to get going again.
My father should be left alone. If any people interact with him or so much as know about him, the demon gains in power.
Well,
that is
we
the last thing we
Did
need.
that already? So
Well, the demon seems to have been removed from Havoc. The issue now is to
which
regain...
means it's in your dad.
Not necessarily.
should we be worried as to where said demon is?
I would be
It's in
more
the dad.
concerned with filling Havoc's missing soul.
Okay, so how do we do that? And then how do we kill the demon?
Well, I cannot help you with the demon, but being that I am a amazing shaman, I could probably help.
She uses Morgrim's stats, so
Yeah.
she's kind of just jerking herself off.
Sorry. Couldn't help it. If I could partner with another shaman or two, we could probably perform a ritual to fill Havoc's soul, but I would need something to fill it with.
Like what? Gold?
Were there any other floating souls that you saw around him?
The
whole bunch.
Lindworm?
There's a Lindworm soul? That could do.
Isn't that just the same as filling him with a demon?
Very different. The demon that...
Very different.
I feel like we're not giving Havoc
It's like it would get the same rage powers.
I feel like we're not giving him any
okay.
not really helping him.
So meta here, real quick. He would have the same abilities, except he would no longer be cursed.
No, he'd still be cursed. It's just
Different.
He wouldn't be cursed by a demon.
he wouldn't. The idea is there's no more
So
transform into demon if Sam gets upset. It's
Die.
just no. He has these rage powers, and that's
so
what he
you
has.
won't be consumed by the demon anymore. Right.
And then out of meta, well, of course,
And I can feel emotions too. That'd be nice.
the soul would, be able to fill these broken shards that have been ripped out by the demon.
Well, I mean, you got a couple of good shamans here, so I guess you can do that.
We would need some time.
Like how much time?
Dr. Hippocampus, we need a C-section.
What?
What? Who are you?
He's gone.
You know who he is.
Pop in, pop out.
Or you've seen him, you don't know who he is.
No, I haven't been introduced to any of you.
Did that same encounter that you were pretending to be him, the actual ass?
Oh, she doesn't know. Oh, that was like... Beta Brown. That's his name.
Beta Brown?
Beta Brown.
Sounds like a what?
Oh, that beta
Doesn't sound like anything interesting.
Oh,
Do I believe
not
it?
very much on that one.
That doesn't seem
That's,
like a real name. Sounds like a baking ingredient.
16.
16? Oh. It's weak.
Well, okay. I guess the pregnancy was bad. Yeah, so how much time?
Is someone in your party pregnant?
No. Somebody's wife is.
Oh, that's exciting.
Magic balls, magic sperm, something along those lines.
Excuse me?
You know, probably being in the, spellcraft check to know if I would know that being in the magic field would cause that to happen. Ish.
That doesn't look good.
24?
24? You would have an inkling.
Yeah, maybe having magic stop impacting our lives when it's so ingrained in our lives would cause, like, shit to go down.
I would imagine.
It's deep.
But as to your question, at least a day.
Okay. A day of ritualing?
Yes. We would not have to wait
And
for any
snipping.
special moon.
Oh, Havoc's not gonna like that.
Silver will.
Who makes you think I want a smith anymore?
He's giving it up.
Harsh.
Alright, so you're gonna replace his soul with the demon, with the Limworm soul, and then that'll make him whole again? Maybe?
More of a patch job.
Yeah. Well, how do we make him whole? Does that make him whole?
No, that is beyond my power. Or at least with the limited resources I have
Who
here.
would know how to do that?
Ooh. Lament would not know. She's been stuck at the top of the North Pole all this time. Perhaps
your dad would know.
Perhaps ask an all-knowing dragon.
I bet your dad would know.
I would not seek him out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I feel like telling him not to do something is a bad idea.
17.
17 bluff.
Okay. Listen to me, Atlas.
Yes, Atlas. Atlas is going to seek out your dad.
Leave my father alone.
He started it.
He is what gives the demon its power. Do not interact with him.
What?
The demon needs a root to this world.
So if we kill your dad, then the demon goes away.
No. The demon would gain more power because then people would believe in the demon itself, not the man who originated the idea.
What if we
Let
just
him
banish
be.
We could probably handle that.
I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm playing a character here. Okay, so while you're being chastised by Lament about such wild thoughts, flip back. The surgery is successful. Do we have some names?
How about Gregor?
Gregor?
Gregor Golf?
Like Game of Thrones?
Not
Or
necessarily.
the Overlander.
Gregor Clegane?
No.
For the boy. And what about for the girl?
Gregor. No,
They're
Gregor
both
is the
Gregor.
girl.
How about Sheila?
God, terrible.
What's wrong with Sheila?
Sheila and Bloke.
Sheila Golf.
No. Other people have the word named Sheila.
Okay, so be it. Tadza starts asking you questions about your adventure and catching you up on what's been going on here.
I've been pregnant, and then I stopped being pregnant just about now.
She has looked into some hobgoblin investments. Apparently, their navel is highly expanding.
Iron
area.
stalks are up.
Their navel is expanding.
Yeah, they're.
They're not the only
Maybe.
navel that was expanding.
Oh my goodness. So because she's been healed, does that mean she doesn't have like a little pregnant belly
She's
anymore?
gonna have a scar.
She doesn't have a scar,
But has she deflated?
Yeah.
presumably.
Cool. Gosh.
Magic.
All right, so
Perfectly tight.
God,
Oh.
no. Let's not go there. Not with me as
Round
I'll
two.
Get upset. Oh my heavens.
Finish him.
Oh boy.
Doctor, do you examine the babies for health?
I'll give him once over.
Okay, how do they look?
Let's see what my heal check
Pop a
says.
heal on each of them just in case.
Correct.
Cancer.
Come on, baby. A 12 plus 21.
Ooh, good.
33.
So is that for both or one?
I can do both.
They come in pairs.
12. A 12. 33 on both.
All right. So both babies are pink, screaming, but have been properly cared for in cleaning and wrapping up and belly button creating.
That's right. You don't have to create the belly button.
Yeah. He is
master
an
surgeon,
outie,
you
she
know.
is an innie. I don't know. Whatever. Cute little purple belly buttons.
Gross.
Come on. You guys wouldn't go into this detail. So that does leave poor Doom and Havoc kind of standing there.
Now, Havoc's moodily wandering.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You ran off. So in that case, Doom will have returned back to the main castle to continue with the preparations of expanding the ships.
Victus just sort of stays there for the period.
Miracle of childbirth.
Yeah,
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Atlas? No? Nothing ringing a bell?
Well, no.
He wasn't there.
What? What voice said that to me?
Daddy was never there.
I'm
Atlas,
thoroughly confused.
I was kind of in the middle of something.
What were you talking about?
We're talking to Havoc's mother
About what?
about Havoc and his missing soul and the demon, and that's kind of bad.
Or should we get Havoc?
Where's Havoc gone?
That little bitch is always running off. That's all he ever does.
God damn it! Oh boy.
All right.
We either find them or we just go back and talk.
Well, we should probably find him.
Alright. Can you square him? You
No.
know we're gonna get
Well,
lost in the
I
sea.
gotta prepare scribe, but
Oh jeez.
I don't want to do that. Silver.
Yeah.
Locate person.
Person.
You know that one?
I know object. Guy, know anything got on him? Anyway, he's got my armor. I made him.
Yeah, he does.
Look at his armor.
Alright, I know that. It's one of a kind. I do that.
Where is your armor?
On my body. So they
Where's
would
your
find
body?
me. My
Okay.
body is, I think I'd probably just, like, go into an alleyway, sit down and sulk.
Okay, you've located
Alright.
object.
Follow me. And
Okay.
I click my heels together and fly out the window.
I fly.
I click my heels and run.
Open the window first.
I forgot you closed it! Do I find him?
After a minute or two of flying, yes.
I dive bomb him like an eagle.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Havoc?
At 30 feet per round.
I've got DR6, he can't hurt me.
A silver
I land on him.
You land on him? Alright.
A silver bullet
Does
bounces
he take
off.
damage from your... Oh, no spikes.
I perch on him like a large chimp. Hello, my friend.
What do you want, Silver?
Actually, I don't know. Atlas was the one who wanted to find you. I think he's around here. How fast do you move?
Half your speed.
No. He's almost here. Can you perch on his other shoulder?
Natural 20. Yes, I can. Once Doctor gets here,
How much do each of you weigh?
I have canonically reduced my weight because of my sylvan airiness.
And he's small, but he's wearing armor, so I'm imagining that you kind of balance out.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a nice even scale there. Yeah.
Dr. Hippocrates comes running around the corner to see you two.
What'd you
The
do?
hell's
Did you jump
going
out
on?
the window?
I don't know, I guess I could. I got boots of speed.
Just closes the window, locks it.
there's just like a hole in it.
Because my carry weight's gone up with my belt of strength.
Draft's good for the baby. Air's good.
Havoc. We need to go back and talk to your mom. She has some ideas about how to make you quote unquote whole. Kind of using the Lin word.
I won't speak with her.
Okay, you don't have to speak to her. Maybe you just want to be in the room and hear what might entail you becoming whole.
Do what you will.
Is that a willing teleportation?
I could go back in there. Beat up that worm.
No. We need the worm now.
Sure.
Yeah.
I didn't have my buffs on the first time. And that fucking king ain't around no more.
Careful.
The
It
Burger King.
spews cold ice.
I can resist cold.
Is your combined weight less than 700 pounds?
Oh, definitely.
Then I can lift the two of you over my head.
You just stand up. All right, Doctor. Let's go.
And we just we're here like a freaking the balancing people on the jet ski, and they just go up.
Okay, so who? Silver, Havoc, and Doctor have all gone with you. Okay.
Griff, we're back.
Ah, good. How'd it go?
Very good. The elf was stuck a little, she's a gnome, so elf size doesn't really work too well. Has Kuro.
Amazing she even had birth to an elf at all.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Very weird. Anywho, yeah, they gotta do like a shaman ritual to Havoc for a whole day.
The entire
The
day.
entire day. And then they're gonna put the limworm inside you, and it's gonna give you.
One was a birth, the other is an unbirth.
They're gonna give you like
Birth,
A
It's a
rebirth.
parasite.
rebirth.
it's gonna give you.
I'm gonna give you a magic tapeworm.
Inbirth.
You're going to have the ability to get very angry again.
Yeah, that's fun, right? And still feel emotions.
I'm also not there.
And then we're gonna hunt down your dad. I mean, not hunt down your grandpa. We're gonna hunt down your grandpa.
Lamette is just standing there like, it's being translated so poorly.
Common's not my first language. I say it perfect common.
Celestial is your first language.
Havoc sits down and huff.
Okay, there you go. You got him. Start doing it. You got
Okay.
24 hours.
Morgrim!
I was gonna say, you gonna go get
Morgrim!
She's
run.
still back in that
I'd rather
demolished
get Morgrim.
bathroom,
Shaman.
bedroom.
What are you gonna do about the bitiness?
Are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we got teleported.
He was
We're in
teleported
the
back.
jet ski formation. I assume we're still in
Oh,
that.
oh, that's right.
We haven't quite stepped off.
I think this is the only one not here.
Yeah, I'm
Who are you?
Why, I'm a kobold. Anyways.
Do you have a name, Kobold?
Yes, I go by the name Atlas.
Hey, that's my name.
Oh, yeah, it's a common one.
I'm sick of you guys. I'm sick of this bit. I step off of Havoc.
Oh, come on. Now it looks weird, though.
He like steps off, but he's still floating.
And who are you?
I'm the one and only Atlas
Oh,
Blue.
there's two of you.
I don't believe any of you now.
Four of you.
I'm Atlas. I'm Squidward.
Can we just get on with this this rebirth ritual?
Well, what about the... Well, listen, I traveled into the ethereal plane. and it bit me.
Unlike
it
the
was
fake ether.
mean. So I don't know what you're going to do about that, but also that king guy.
That's what she's gonna do. Is she's gonna put the Lindworm inside the Havoc.
But what about the king guy?
Fuck the
Is
king.
he going to mess with this?
I certainly hope not.
I think he is. I think we should be ready.
Well, you spent your whole career like keeping that guy at bay, right?
Yeah.
I have a hunch that, he's probably at this moment behind Griff.
He's right behind you!
He's just yelling at us. And we can't hear it.
The Burger King mask just moves out of the gloom.
And the moment that you guys start the thing, he's going to try to get into our
Then we
hobgoblin
kill him.
friend.
It would be wise to prepare for things coming out of the plane since we will be connecting to it.
Alright, so that's why I should go into
I'm
the
no
other
longer
plane
talking
and
to you
beat
about
him
my
up.
sessions before we do them.
I come,
Don't you do this to Atlas Blue? Don't you know who I am?
I come in just like dragging Morgrim. Come on.
So, Lament will sit down with Morgrim and discuss.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Oh no!
What will have to happen for the ritual so that they can
Somebody
work
should
on that?
Keep an eye on the fat guy. Well, who am I kidding? He's not going anywhere.
I ask Lament if we can have our stuff back now. If there might be trouble.
Zul and Volley are still guarding it. I wouldn't know their names. Never mind. That strange, funny one with the cheese, and the other one who's moody with the sword.
He hasn't had any cheese for a long time. It's been holding out on us.
The
The
very-
little one doesn't have a sword either.
The very hairy elf and his companion
Right.
still have your equipment.
Is it a full
just
moon
a
anytime
hairy
soon?
How long has it been? Gosh. The
I'll
last
watch out
one
for
we
that.
were in the dwarf.
Although I think he has
Please.
control of it now.
He has to roll for control, right?
I don't remember how he said it.
Roll for control.
to rolling for control now.
Yeah, he has a bonus though. He's not here though, so we can't just be like he has to roll.
We could say he could wolf out. Freak out.
We just lock him in a room.
Next time he's
fact-
here, we'll say it's full moon time.
But yeah, I'm gonna go get my stuff. So I'm still not wearing any armor or have any weapons.
That's true. You just did a surgery like naked.
No, I have doctor smocks on.
Just scrubs, just paper scrubs.
Are you covered in blood?
I will warn you.
I'm a master surgeon. I'll get blood on myself.
Everybody else.
Perfect line. See, the true value of a surgeon is being able to just get not blood on himself.
Yeah. So Lament warns you that you need to be very careful walking these halls with weapons and armor. Take care not to draw it.
Okay. I guess I go to Volley and Zool and put on my stuff and make sure everything is very carefully sheathed and covered with my cloak. And then walk back.
Wise. Do you take anyone else's stuff or just your own?
No, nobody asked me.
Okay, so be it.
I grabbed the disguise hat too.
Okay.
I look like Atlas now.
Oh no.
Younger Atlas.
All right. So Silver, the individual that emerges from the downstairs storage area of gear is a younger looking Atlas.
I'm the one and only Atlas Blue, you know.
Is this the second one? Who's the... I've had a long day. And I haven't slept in a long time.
It's Dr. Hippocampus.
No, it's not.
I would know that it's you because
No,
I've
it's
seen
not.
you been that way for so long.
Seems convincing enough.
It's Dr. Hippocampus. Ask him a question about his PhD. Doctor, how's your PhD? Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I never finished school, don't you know? I got kicked out.
Is Atlas in the room or is he?
Yeah, Atlas is here.
Atlas, is that guy my dad?
No, that's Dr. Hippocampus.
Oh.
See, I tell the truth.
Atlas is going to prepare a spell.
Fantastic.
Spell.
He's going to prepare, in place of waves of exhaustion, Force Cage.
Force cage?
Force Cage.
What does that do?
It makes a cage of force.
Makes sense.
Do we have to what is the preparations for this thing?
H.
Ceremony? What?
Oh, so Morgrim,
Preparations H.
Oh, preparation H.
Morgrim and Lament make beautiful chalk drawings on the ground.
Geometric nonsense, you know.
Burn some incense. They look through the Dreamcatcher together.
I think you're gonna feel a little pinch for 24 hours.
And they're probably going to have to sit and meditate across from each other with Havoc in the center for 24 hours.
So we're starting now?
Well, Dr. Hippocampus goes back to the stuff,
Okay.
grabs Zool,
Oh god.
puts him outside of the field, says, touch your ring. I touch my ring. So we both have shields. And I walk back.
I'm going to prepare
Yes,
500
Atlas?
gold pieces worth of ruby dust.
Ruby does.
Because we've got rubies.
Okay.
So I'm going to make 500 gold pieces worth of dust.
You do it for these.
Is there an intended use for this, or just to have?
It's
It's for the spell.
Okay.
He's gonna make the force cage permanent.
All right. Did we start the ritual?
Let's see.
Should we get the tank?
I think tank's gonna help against the ghost.
You think so?
I'm gonna plan on how to clean out the little tank with all the blood in. Let's just dip it in and out of a cup like a tea bag.
I mean, we can just wait until it gets big and then prestidigitate it.
Prestidigitate 10 square inches at a time.
Yeah. Or you can do the whole thing when it's small.
You could do
Just
that
like
too.
open the little door. Drop all the little bones.
Oh my gosh.
Perfectly clean bones.
Okay, is this ritual starting?
All right. Lament and Morgrim fall into a trance-like state where they're kind of sitting cross-legged on the floor, a little muttering under their breath, sometimes humming, a little bit of rocking back and forth. But otherwise, it's not a very exaggerated or drawn-out affair. It simply seems as though one shaman would have been unable to complete such a task of reaching through and grabbing something and bringing it in. Is everyone...
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's number 6?
I think this isn't here.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
They're manipulating soul stuff.
Yes. And I would say about maybe only 2 hours in, a kind of hole in space and time into the plane of spirits appears above Havoc.
There we go.
And a limworm's head is seen kind of poking through and roaring and yelling.
Son of a bitch. Are you gonna have to fight it again, or what?
I hope not.
I hope not as well. Especially how, if Havoc's down for the count.
Yeah, so Havoc, what are you doing? Are you just like sitting there?
Yeah, I imagine I'm sort of, I have to be kind of a part of the
Ritual.
thing. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think I can move outside of the circle.
Probably not.
There's a reason I moved my character to be face down,
Okay, well I was
which I will now take a picture of.
Thank you.
In like a year, you're going to be like, what are all these pictures of?
Yeah, why am I face down?
The hole is not large enough for the whole lindworm to sneak through, but is definitely small enough for our angry little king to get through. Who's this drawing of, by the way? I kind of wanted to show it at some point.
Oh, that was my mom.
Oh, so this is
That was her
Lament
shaman
in
outfit
her
before she
shaman
takes
outfit.
her.
Jesus.
It's very cold there.
Jeez.
Or she's just fat.
So crawling through the hole in a very demonic way, head first, and then letting his body drop through, is the ghost of the king.
this can't
Again,
So the lindworm just fucked off?
no, the lindworm can't get through. He's kind of like.
So he's just like, I can't get through. After you, king!
He tries to keep poking his nose through, and every once in a while he kind of backs off away from the hole, and one of those back offs, the ghost slips through. So,
$1.99 for 10 nuggets.
so we
I
can,
heard you wanted a Big Mac.
Cinnamon bites.
so we can do a re-roll of initiative, please. Minus Havoc, or
Yeah, I don't think I'm a part of this. Or though you may need me to make will or fortitude saves, so I'll
True.
Damn. If only I had improved initiative.
7.
Why is Morgrim's so low?
Because she's not a part of the encounter.
Should we be worried about the fucking lindworm?
Hopefully not. Hopefully it just gets sucked right into Havoc.
Whoa.
All right, Atlas.
Second guessing this idea.
Alice. 27.
Alright, Victus.
Nope.
Silver.
18.
Oh god. Oh wait, it's fine.
Griff.
13.
Doctor.
18.
Alright, I've got two 18s. Silver.
My dex is +2, so I go first.
Okay. Da 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 da. 27. Alice first.
What's DC? Is it your spell casting ability plus spell level plus 10?
10 plus spell level plus whatever your ability. Mine's charisma, so charisma.
Right, yeah. Good.
At least that's what mine is. I don't know. Yours is probably the same.
I'm gonna fuck this king off to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, that's what he did last time. I think he'll just come back.
He's going further.
We're sending him even further back.
This is to go even further.
He had a chance to stay there.
What are you gonna do?
You know what I'm gonna do?
Destruction?
That's okay.
We'll say he just went back to the ethereal realm. No one needs to know he's going further.
Just utterly destroyed.
I have this odd feeling that we leave him in the ethereal realm and I start jaunting later in the campaign, he's gonna come for me. I can't live like that.
Okay, so guys, just to give you an idea of who's ahead of you, the order is Atlas, Doctor, Silver, Griff, and then it's Morgrim and Havoc at the end, and poor Victus.
If we require
Yeah.
checks or something.
If we're required. And then Victus is nowhere to be seen.
If he needs to start running in the direction of the north.
Where's the giant initiative?
Yeah, where's Ghost Giant?
I don't tell you that on purpose. I didn't do that last time either. Atlas goes first, though.
Okay. Where is the ghost giant?
He has very, the ring coming out of the TV, kind of crawled himself out of the hole and is hanging out above it, above Havoc's head.
How far above her?
He hasn't dropped to the floor yet.
That's gargantuan. We need huge. There's huge.
Okay. He gets to make a reflex save with some juice.
Okay.
Okay. This is a 7th level spell.
Oh, he rolls terribly, though. I'll tell you that.
Okay, well, this is going to be a pretty high 29.
14.
All right. I have created a force cage above Havoc, but below the giant. So now the giant is inside of a cage of force.
Okay.
Because he's a ghost, he is affected by force. And he can't cross through the cage. The cage has little slits in it that are about half an inch across. So it's literally like a cage. And he's inside of it.
Okay. Fantastic. So he cannot get out, correct? I don't have to roll anything for that? Or, every turn I get to roll to see if he breaks out?
Well,
gonna be
did he
like
fail his initial save?
Yeah, he failed his initial save.
Yeah.
Man,
There you go.
What's it called? The Eric Andre thing where he's outside of the Democratic National Convention just going, "Let me in! Let me in!"
That will be so outdated by the time this goes out.
Well, then,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that'll be a significantly dead meme.
Who knows? Maybe I'm ahead of the curve.
Okay, think about this.
Are you?
Maybe I'm ahead of the curve.
Last year is the episode that went out just now.
I know.
It can be damaged by weapons and supernatural abilities.
Okay.
But it has hardness 30, and it has whatever 15 multiplied by 20 is for hit points.
Okay.
200 and 300.
Okay. So with the King of the Ghost successfully trapped, and the hole ever widening, it only makes sense that since it is the Lindworm's turn to go next, he comes out of the hole himself. And
The Lindworm does?
yeah, the Lindworm, he's coming out too.
One problem solved, here comes another.
Here comes the next one.
You fool, you've killed us all.
And it is the Lindworm's turn.
The Lindworm's in the cage too.
Can he? Like, because I'm imagining the cage is just below the entrance and Limworm could come out and around it.
No,
Is
the whole like rift that the guy climbed through is going to be in it too, right?
Isn't that
Oh.
my face?
Because I was seeing that it was like coming out from around him, and then King comes out, and there's like that space of like stuff can continue to come out and hopefully eventually go into Havoc.
I was imagining that there's Havoc on the ground, a portal above him, and the king is crawled out of that portal,
Yes.
and then I put a 20-foot cube cage around the portal and the king.
Okay, so like at the entrance of the hole? So that he would like just have to fall out into the cage.
Yeah,
And the cage can't be moved.
it cannot be moved.
Okay, so the hole just shifts and the Lindworm comes out there.
If the hole, the hole can move, I suppose.
The idea being that
Well, actually, the hole can't move. The hole would have to be able to move through half an inch.
through half an inch?
Yeah, because there's a cage in the way.
Okay, like 3 feet over. Would that be...
Well, can it move through the force cage?
I don't see why not. It's just floating above it. Or I guess you're saying that the cage is around the hole. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm...
yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Would a portal between realms be able to go through an energy cage like that?
You can teleport outside of the cage.
But like if there was an entrance between the real realm and the ghost realm, that rip is not a physical doorway per se. So would that be affected by energy in any way?
I don't think there's a rule for this.
The force cage stops physical movement through it, and it stops ethereal movement.
Okay. I don't know if
Everybody
it's
got
classified
that?
as ethereal movement. Hey, good learning experience here.
Well,
then.
the Lindworm can still shoot its breath attack out. So
Yeah, I mean, clearly it can still attack through it. I'm just trying to figure out if, this shifting, moving, growing in size, shrinking in size, entrance to the plane is something that will be restricted by this cage.
I guess the other question you could ask is, why does this thing have the sentience to move outside of the cage?
No, but if it's constantly shifting and moving and growing and shrinking, there might be some overlap outside the cage. But I want to figure out if it could even like come in contact with the edge of the cage, because that energy would...
Even if the portal can move outside of the cage,
let me tell
whatever's
you what,
moving through the portal can't.
this argument is not interesting.
Sorry. All right, well, in that case...
Cage around the portal. Start shooting blasts of ice at people.
Sure, 60-foot cone.
Wait, excuse me? I missed that last one.
Ice damage of 60 feet.
60-foot cone.
So,
You could catch probably 2 of them.
2?
Probably
Who's the
those
closest together?
Because to try and get these, it would end up going
Who's
between
not?
them. So you would hit those 2.
Atlas and... Is that Griff? Mm-hmm. All right, Atlas and Griff.
And you can include me in it if you want. I don't care.
I have to roll to hit your...
No, we
No.
roll versus the DC.
Yes, okay.
My contingency activates.
Nope. Really? Didn't see on it?
Yes.
Alright, where is my DC for this?
Contingency.
If I'm ever hit by a cone of cold.
Contingency's going to cast Resilient Sphere on me in response to being breath attacked.
Okay.
So I'm immune to that damage.
Are you, like, stealing yourself to fight a dragon? you gotta tell me more about it.
He's stealing himself to fuck a dragon.
Yeah.
Got a lot of evidence to say that you might have fucked
24
a dragon and that dragon's very
reflex.
bad.
Griff, what's your reflex?
Reflex. Not good.
Uh-oh. You can re-roll it, though.
You've got 3 rerolls, don't you?
Whoa. Who shot this? Was it King?
And this is the
It's
ice
the
Lindworm, right?
Lindworm.
Yeah, I'll use a roll.
He was our bro.
That's better.
No, he isn't. We killed him.
Not much better. 16.
He bit you.
We're supposed to be
16?
putting him in Havoc, right?
Okay,
I don't
so
know how
they
we're
are
gonna do that.
beating...
Shaman stuff.
What here?
Yeah.
DC?
Yeah, we
The
got a
DC for the breath weapon.
I didn't have it written down, so I had to look it up real quick.
You're vulnerable to cold.
Yep.
Are you gonna hit too?
So both of you fail.
Yep.
So we take full damage.
Yep. Somebody might
You may need a
die
bunch
here.
of D6s.
I think they're like D10s.
Got some of those too.
So this is 18
Yeah.
D8? I don't have that many dice.
Here's 4.
Uh-oh.
Use the dice roller.
You could also use a dice roller.
I do have 7 now. I just only need one more. Hold on. I might have one. Aha! I got it. Alright, we're good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's only 8. But I could times that by 10.
You have a dice roller on your phone.
That would
Oh,
be
the app,
80
right?
dice,
4,
not
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, hit roll. Total
Oh,
77.
There's a lot of ones. 77.
And I take plus half of that. Okay.
Dr. Hippocampus.
It's a terrible blast of frigid cold. Yes.
Yeah, so this snowy, sleety ice comes raining down on the party.
Well, that is unfortunate.
How much HP you got left?
22.
And Griff,
How much was it?
77.
77.
how are you doing?
I am at.
We almost died last
6.
time.
Oh boy.
Good thing I got out of that death roll plan. Jesus Christ.
It's a good thing dragons have a cooldown on their breath weapon.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
My contingency kicks in.
Do you also have a note? Who else has notes here?
I've got a contingency that says, if you die, you die. Well, shit.
I have a contingency.
No, don't
that
you
says,
have a
I wish
feat
I
that
made a
gives you
contingency.
10?
I do have a feat, but it's limited by the fact that, like, if they kill me with, like, over 100 damage or something.
I have a contingency that says if I'm hit with a cone of cold, Vic disappears and takes it for me. What a weird one.
Hey, what's going on?
4.
I can survive to be awake and active to negative 16 hit points.
8, 9, 17, plus 15.
Do you need help, Havoc?
38.
Would you like my help?
I'm at 38 because my contingency was like cure. Critical wounds.
How do you get a contingency as a player?
Contingency is a spell that you cast and then cast another spell that goes off when the contingencies
Conditions are met.
conditions are met.
Cool.
Ouch!
I want that.
Let's not let it do that again.
Yeah. I guess I'd take a 5-foot step up and I will touch Havoc with cure moderate wounds.
It's been spent now, though, right? So the contingency won't come back until we cast it again.
Right.
Come on, 8s. 2s!
Oh my!
Oh,
Plus your health or something, right?
15.
Plus your caster level.
Or what?
maximum of 10.
Maximum 10. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
14.
14. Sorry. I rolled 2s.
Sorry, I only felt 4 strong healing.
It's like he was busy.
Silver, you're up.
Alright, see here.
Why is this happening?
Where are you? On the thing? You're in the corner?
Me? I'm in the corner. I'm alright though for now. As long as
I
it
do
doesn't
have
breathe
2
again.
of those.
Alright, and how much HP you got now, Havoc?
36.
And how much can you have total?
Out of a total of 147.
For some reason I thought you had like 200.
I'm gonna
It bumps up to 200 when
I'm
I
gonna
rage.
walk up to Havoc.
You're gonna walk up to Havoc.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up. I can get there, right?
Yeah.
That would provoke attack of opportunities from the Lindworm.
No, it wouldn't.
Because he's up in the air.
Because he's in a cage.
That too.
That's true.
Alright, then I'm gonna cast the same spell I cast on the pregnant woman on Havoc.
Ew.
Oh, so you get 150, right? That's max.
That makes my 14.
So you get 150 HP, Havoc, and then I'm gonna do a quickened cure mass cure light wounds, which would only affect you. But I can do it since I'm at a distance.
That would also damage the undead.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, let's sprinkle that in there.
So this is an undead Lindworm?
It's a ghost Lindworm.
Now I don't roll anything against this, right? I just take it as damage.
No, you
How
would.
does that work?
Resist.
Or he has to
I
roll
should look it
half.
up, huh?
He has to roll a 50% to see if
Pretty
he
sure
hits
it's
me.
will negate.
Will? Okay.
Cure mass light wounds.
But will he negate?
Oh, terrible.
Saving throw will's half. Ooh, only half. So it's
Okay.
a 1d8 plus whatever my caster levels are. So that's a 7 plus 15. That's 22.
20.
For healing for Griff, and then against the whoever is an undead ghost.
So 22,
Must,
and then I'll.
must roll against that's a 3rd level spell. So
But I add my will to it, right?
19. They have to get a 19 or higher to get half.
Cure mass is a third level spell.
Alright, so the Lindworm rolled a 25, and the evil ghost rolled a 19.
Oh, it's a 4th level spell, sorry. But I can still do it as a...
So Lindworm was 25, Ghost King was 19.
So Lindworm takes half damage. King takes full.
Okay, so give it to me, Silver.
What?
How much damage?
22.
Oh, 22.
Okay, so half would be 11.
What's the hobgoblin's name? Litany?
Lament.
Lament. Lament! Is it bad if we kill the Lindworm that's meant for Havoc's body?
She's still meditating, so is
Damn it.
Morgrim. Alright, so
We should have prepared more to know what to do.
that was
This is terrible. We've rushed into this.
That's what we always do.
so it's the ghost's turn, but trapped in a cage, he can't do squat, and Lindworm can't shoot fire for another 3 rounds, so he doesn't do squat.
Oh boy.
Griff,
They can attack the cage. They can attack the cage
can they?
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
they can deal more than 30 points of damage with one attack.
Can they?
Whatever the dice roll is, plus whatever their bonus is, if that can be more than 30, then they can actually break out of the cage.
Oh.
In one
I think
attack?
both of them can easily do that.
I don't think either of them can.
In one attack.
Well, the bite is just straight 24 without a roll for the Lindworm.
Is it plus 24 to hit? Or is it 24 damage?
Oh, 24 to hit, sorry. But it's 3d8s plus 14. Just a
So
straight
that's-
bite.
What's 8 times 3? 24 plus, how much did you say? 14?
So he could do
So
it.
the Lindworm could deal damage to it.
Okay, let me see if my ghost... I doubt my ghost can do it. Because he doesn't have any real stuff himself, he just takes other people's. Okay, so the Lindworm will attempt to break the cage.
Can a ghost possess a ghost?
Nah. So does 41 hit the cage?
Anything will hit the cage.
Oh, okay.
It's a wall.
Sorry.
Unless they roll a 1.
Yeah, it's got an AC 5.
Oh, good, he rolled low. 11, 12, 12.
If it's less than 30, it doesn't do anything.
It might just be 30. Hold on.
If it's 30, it doesn't do anything. It's got hardness 30.
So
Okay.
maybe one more.
Well, it's 1 more, and then it'll start doing damage to the wall, which has 300 hit points.
Alright, no, you're
Should we
good.
just leave the room?
Yeah, just drop Cloud Kill and leave the room.
Okay,
You have to breathe. Oh, no, you don't have to breathe for Cloud Kill.
Griff.
Could you just drop Cloud Kill and leave the room?
Well, the cloud kill would settle, and they're right above me, and the cage is in a solid plane. So
That's a good point, actually.
What are we supposed to do?
Kill the king?
I don't know what to do.
Heal the ghosts.
What?
They're ghosts. Heal them.
But are we supposed to kill him?
Well, kill the king. He's not what we need.
I have to touch him to heal him anyway.
Do you not have a ranged heal?
Morgrim does.
You have destruction.
I have to touch, don't you?
No.
No?
Nope. It's a 25 plus 5 feet for each 2 levels you have. I know, because I was about to do it.
Okay.
And then I was like,
Oh, yeah, it is.
Don't you have your holy cannon?
The holy orbital cannon.
Don't we have tanks?
We can.
Their orbital cannon.
You've got your holy beam.
What holy man?
The beam of holy fire.
Flame strike?
Flame strike.
Yeah. Destruction does more though. So I will.
Oh,
Terrible. Okay, so I will do a quickened
destruction. Followed by destruction.
cold ice strike.
bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's not quickened. It's just swift.
Swift. Sorry. Yeah.
You haven't seen Atlas, but he can do quickened chain lightning.
Yeah. So I'll do as a swift action.
Quick and chain lightning, and then another two.
Can I hit both of them?
Do you
'Cause
want
it's
to
a
hit both
30-foot
of
line.
them?
If it's a line, you can shoot it through both of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought we were supposed to keep Mr. Bitey safe.
I don't know what we're doing. I don't want to get eaten.
Well, I mean, I guess we kind of interfered with the ritual by trapping the
Nope.
king.
We just ran into this ritual. I'm speaking.
No,
Celestial.
you
speak
knew
Celestial?
you knew. Atlas will speak in Celestial because you were talking to his mom, and his mom said that you could use the Linworm soul.
Yeah, she said we could use the Linworm soul. She didn't say it was going to try to eat us.
I
Well,
told you
she
it
said
was
that
people.
she said that you were going to use the Linworm soul to cement.
I understand why we're doing this. I don't understand
How
if
it
we
works.
can kill it. If we're alright.
Well, that's why I talked to her before, and you're like, "No, I'm not going to listen to you, Silver, because you're a weird kobold. It bites people, and also
I know
apparently
that.
shoots frost breath." Didn't know that.
I can't hear what you're saying. I was gonna say something. I don't know.
Whatever. I'm gonna cold ice blast
One or both?
both.
So be it.
It's
The
not-
Linworm's immune to ice, so
Yeah,
it's not
I'm
like
just gonna
it
do-
matters.
I'm just gonna do the king.
because I was gonna say, not really.
Reflex halves.
Yes.
So you can make a reflex save.
Gosh, his reflex is garbage next to the Linworms.
Nobody likes cold pizza.
Could be 23.
14.
This isn't
He
bad.
did not beat it.
It's not bad.
So he takes damage.
I like that in the character stat block, it specifically said weakness to cold and slows him down. And your reasoning for it was just nobody likes cold pizza. You're playing a pizza golem.
What?
It was long story. I miss Judas.
I think I'm gonna make Judas my cleric in Dark Heresy when we play that. I think it'll just be Judas. Which means you should make Ivo and make him a psyker.
Oh god.
Is this Dark Heresy?
Yeah.
Oh, they're referencing it, their first campaign, second
It was an early campaign that we
early
ran.
campaign.
10,
Tumble.
20, 30, 40, 50, 50, 62 damage.
I would absolutely make Phosphorus Lancer as a Dark Heresy character.
And that's
Would be a
62
guardsman.
Probably.
cold damage.
People riding a motorcycle.
No, there's Rough Riders. Because cavalry is still a thing in Warhammer.
Okay, so
But they
describe
put
your
shoot
attack,
charges
please.
on the end of the lance.
And then, I'm not done.
Okay.
He has to make a fortitude save,
Okay.
which would be 24.
Oh no. Sorry, my left arm just shattered.
This is why you keep getting sick.
It might have been loud enough for it to pick up on my
29.
So he passed?
Mhm.
Okay. So he now takes.
Is this destruction you're casting?
Mhm.
Is it a fortitude save?
Yep.
I can get it.
What?
He said I could get it.
You get what?
Get him with a fortitude save.
What do you mean?
If I target him with a fortitude save.
I mean, I just did. He passed.
You just did what?
Oh, you're saying.
If I cast a spell that targets fortitude, I could hit him.
Okay.
He seems about 1/4 weakened. If that's helpful.
After destruction?
No, after the.
He's
cold
still
one.
he's still counting there, Silver.
I was like, shit.
10,
We got
20,
to get out of here.
35 damage.
So we say he saved on it.
Yeah.
What's your save?
23.
How much charisma do you have? Plus what?
7.
I also
So
rolled
that's
well.
14 plus 10, right? Which would be 24. 24.
I think it's 24. Mine's 23.
Yeah, 24.
Well, damn.
So, I mean, in total, he took a lot because I got him with
Alright.
2 mana.
Just keep hitting
So,
them.
Griff
Yeah.
hits him
Now,
with a bunch of
now,
ice.
2 oracles. Just
yeah. Now
at them.
he's looking half. Half.
Needs 2 more.
All right.
Blast him.
Yeah. Next is
And by the way, I'll just kind of move over here so I'm not in the way of getting multi-hit. Oh, I'm still in the way of getting multi-hit.
all right. Next is the ghost again. Let's see if we can get through the cage.
Fighting game tag in super destruction. Level 1 super. Level 1.
Oh, the 77 damage of the cold
20,
breath
24.
would have gone to the cage as well.
77.
Of the cold breath would have hit the cage.
Would that have hurt it? 77.
Yeah. Actually, it wouldn't have taken any damage from the cold breath
Why?
because force stops breath attacks. So what effectively happened there was some of the cold breath got through the slits in the bars, and then some of it didn't get through.
Okay. Morgrim's turn.
It smells like
So,
A pursed lips.
soup. It's really accurate.
so Morgrim, concentrating on the ritual, I will say, makes what looks like a spiraling shape from the entrance of the portal here down to around Havoc's neck, where there starts to be a glimmer of what looks like the Lindworm on this side of reality, the one that would be wrapped around his neck, and the one that's in the portal seems to disappear just a little bit.
The Lindworm?
Yes.
Cool.
That's Morgrim's turn. Lots of concentrating and muttering and whatnot. And then it's Havoc's turn. If you want to
He flops.
add some...
There we go.
Flops over.
Just to see what's going on.
Just looks up at angry giant
You're
Lindworm.
just like pinned to the ground by frost. You're like,
It's so cold!
Alright, back at the top with Atlas.
You could have me like take some cold damage or something from the process. I don't know.
You're yeah. There's little icicles on your... Do you have a beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I just don't have a mustache.
It's a chin strap.
That's right.
Art,
can they hit ghosts?
They can hit ghosts.
Havoc is Fred
Does it
Durst.
become dust?
I don't know what it becomes.
Let's find out.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dispel my contingency shield, and then I'm gonna cast Disintegrate.
Okay.
This is a DC Fortitude save of 28.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see if I can do it. $25.
Oh, I need 30 dice.
Oh,
What,
fuck.
D6s?
Yeah.
Here's 6 more.
How many do you need now?
All right.
I'm not gonna give anybody else dice just so we won't mess them up.
I'm not gonna roll.
Yeah.
I really want to roll, but I'm not gonna just because it's gonna take me forever to count all those dice.
I was gonna say, like, for the really big rolls.
I've got a dice roller on my phone if you like.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got one right here on my computer.
that's the one.
Number of D6s,
That's the wizard's official.
30. Roll. 109.
Damage?
Yes.
Wow.
Disintegrate.
Christ.
Screw your planet. Ah. Vegeta.
All right. Would you like to describe it? The king ghost looks like he's got one last breath in him, and that's it.
Like 1 hit point?
Yeah, probably.
That didn't kill him? All right.
Do you want to describe it though?
Yeah.
Because like the next thing that's gonna happen.
How do you
is he's
disintegrate a ghost?
Yeah, he's just gonna pop.
Alice points his finger in a thin green ray.
Got the sound effects from those old like Johnny Quest cartoons.
Super slow, like watching the Death Star fire laser at a planet. It's like. It's gone.
I would imagine that some amount of his ethereal essence is dissipated into like this like nova burst of ghost, and then Atlas whips out a quick chain lightning.
Are you gonna attack with that? Can he even touch? Can you touch him with the chain lightning?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna do it?
The reflex.
So all magic damage against ethereal creatures is halved.
Yeah.
Not disintegrates.
Not disintegrates.
Disintegrates can hurt force, and they can hurt ethereal things.
But his lightning has to be halved.
The lightning would get halved. But if he only has negligible hit points left, half of half, which would be the minimum
I
roll.
think it's 12 if you want stats here. Let me find out one sec.
Yeah, he's dead.
Probably.
12. Yep. You want to just do it for fun though?
Sure, you can
Roll
make a
for
save, a
fun.
reflex save.
I meant describe it, but that's okay.
That's more than 12.
25.
He fails.
Okay.
And then he takes half of, 40.
Okay. You want to describe his demise?
Yeah, so Atlas sort of like beams this tiny green beam which decimates half of this ghost, and then he quickly, with his other hand around back, shoots a arcing crack of lightning which whizzes between the bars of this force cage and dissipates the rest of the ghost in kind of like a Ghostbusters-esque lightning beam.
Oh!
Who you gonna call?
Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
He ain't afraid of no ghost.
Okay. And with that, the king ghost dissipates to nothingness.
Ghost of the king.
Yes, the
He is
ghost.
not the king of ghosts.
In peace. You don't know.
King of nothing!
Fucker.
The king ghost. Which leads us to the lindworm, which tries again to break out of the cage. Very unlikely. We'll see.
Super unlikely.
14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
It's not enough damage.
Well, I don't think we can dance around for 24 hours of in-game and
Nope. That was just gonna be my last attempt of the
6 seconds
lindworm.
around.
No.
So what happens for the rest of the ritual is after this, the lindworm is too much absorbed to continue to fight against the cage, and continues to kind of follow this streaming path and almost materialize around Havoc before being absorbed into Havoc's body. It's a little trippy to watch.
Whoa.
14,400 rounds for 24 hours.
Wow.
Let's get rolling.
And we averaged, 20 minutes a round?
I feel kind of cheated. I did 14 healing, then you did 140, and then I didn't get to attack.
Doctor,
You wouldn't have been able to attack with your greatsword.
No, I have a Pac-Man
It would
longsword.
take us
It's specifically
200
made
days.
to fight ghosts.
It would take us 200 days of straight playtime to get through 24 hours in combat.
Oh my god.
Provided 20 minutes per round.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the Pac-Man longsword, which does 1d10 against ghosts.
So to end this ritual, you guys stay up all night shooting at random bits of
Just dead ghosts that come through. Random
Yeah.
ghosts.
You just swat them as they come through.
yeah. But this does mean that none of you get to rest. Those of you with your rings don't really have an issue with eating, but Morgrim, who has neither, is exhausted by morning.
I
Restoration.
Well, we could probably rest here for a night.
Thanks, Silver.
No problem.
You're the best.
Silver does that, and I go up
Who
to
goes
her.
to sleep anymore?
I go up to her and I do that less restoration.
As he twitches a little bit.
Sleeping at Soap Latte.
But the hole that had appeared closes. The ghosts that had been bombarding you all fade. to nothingness with your last attacks, and the spectral image around Havoc completely absorbs into his body, and both Morgrim and Lament appear exhausted until they are swooped in and helped by Dr. Hippocampus and Silver. Havoc, how do you feel?
Like a new man, I assume.
That's exactly what a Lindworm was saying. Kill him!
Do you immediately rage and grow in size?
No, but I will get to my feet, I guess. And do I still feel cold?
Interesting.
Is the curse still there, or is that gone as well?
Oh. Hadn't thought about that.
Because there is a rage power called Lindworm's Curse, which lets me give other people the Lindworm Curse should they kill me.
Pretty cool.
Okay. So, yeah,
Which is pretty stupid, but I kind of like the flavor of
Seems
that.
a little
we'll
stupid.
keep that. We'll keep that for flavor. So I guess what that would mean for you is you no longer feel cold, but you can feel the containment of cold within you, I guess. Instead of
Cold
like
is
the
coming
fire
from
within you,
inside
you
the
feel the
house.
cold within you.
Okay.
Flavor.
Havoc now only eats spicy food to warm up.
Or he like eats ice cubes for fun. Who knows? So what this means for you guys is you're getting. Oh, I didn't get to write that.
Some XP.
Yeah, you get a lot of XP. You're gonna get Cloud Giant XP, Shaman XP, Ghost XP, Lindworm experience, and Baby experience.
Sounds like
Great.
a lot.
No Frost Giant experience. I can cross that off.
You didn't find any first
Nope. And then you're gonna get some pretty interesting equipment here. But let me wrap up in a
From what?
from an engagement.
From Taza.
It came out of her vagina.
Ooh!
Taza.
Hang on, there's a third thing coming.
It's a
It's a
nice
hidden
belt.
blade.
It's Excalibur.
Oh my goodness. So to
It would be a hidden blade.
Victus is like, oh, that's where that was. I lost that one.
That explains a lot, actually.
Ugh. Okay, you were saying, Morgan.
Hold on, God, this missed an alarm here. Okay, so to summarize very quickly, you guys have, in quick succession, released yourself from a anti-magic shield, worked on making connections with the giants and writing a treaty, delivered two very healthy, happy, plump twin babies, and returned back in order to segment Havoc's soul into one piece by doing
Desegment.
a
Ritual.
ritual which involved fending off ghosts and lindworms alike. Thank you once again for joining us on this Odyssey campaign, and we'll see you next week.